Hey everyone, Slayer here to introduce Nasty and Friends from BDC Studios, a podcast where two friends who met in the Army Reserves get together and talk about shit. One's a firefighter and the other has a funny laugh. So sit back, get rid of your kids, and hold on to your because it's about to get nasty, friends.
Welcome to Nasty and Friends with Pagnasty and Spicy Motherfucking Brown.
So I'm in the kitchen earlier and I'm prepping for this podcast. We're making a bunch of shit. Started cooking. I think I was working on some collard greens. And my man Pagnasty, he looks over at me and he asks me a question. And he says, do you know why Jesus can't eat M&Ms? So I say, no, why? He says, because he has holes in his hands.
My grandpa has been telling me that joke since I was like 5. It's so bad, but it's so funny.
I've never heard that before. It was great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nasty and Friends podcast. I am Spicy Brown, and I'm here with two guests today. So I got, as you might know, my main man, Pagnasty.
What's up?
And we have a friend of ours, Elaine.
Hello, what's up?
Elaine, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
This is a pretty special podcast. We say that every time we have a podcast. This is special. This is different. This was different.
Every
this is
time.
special this
It's a
time.
very special one.
The other ones were all bullshit. This is it. This is the one. This is special.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But one of the reasons it's special, well, obviously, yeah, we have a beautiful guest. Elaine is here.
Thank you.
The other reason it's special is because we're all in alter egos or costumes.
Costume.
Yeah, it's as we said last week in episode 21. This is episode 22. It is October 29th, Halloween weekend. So we all decided to dress up. I am dressed up as Kansas City Chiefs head coach Andy Reid.
Shouts out.
We'll be doing pictures later. Yes, I have the mustache. Spicy didn't know what I was going to go as. I didn't know what you were going to go as. So we were texting each other when we were getting ready. And I said, text me when you get into the living room. And I came out and we just busted up laughing. So
Well,
great.
you guys both look great. I want to say the Andy Reid thing. Did you notice it took me like 5 seconds? I was like, wait a minute, Andy Reid, I think I know. Wait a minute. Oh!
yeah, because
fucking
when you
great.
came in, because we just met today, and
Yeah.
I was just like, "Hi, I'm Andy."
No, you said, hi, I'm Andy Reid. Nice
Oh,
to meet
that's
you.
right.
And I was like, wait, what? It took me, but I got it.
Yes, you
I did
did.
get it. So, yeah, and I didn't really want to dress up when you were talking about costumes. Camus put that, and I was like,
Yeah.
fine.
and I was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden I found this, I just wanted to be a hippie all of a sudden. It was fun, and it was really fun putting it together. I had on 3 different dresses, a white short one, and a white long
Yeah.
one, and I had my whole, but it was fun. It's fun dressing up.
It is.
It is fun.
It's a blast.
And I don't even give a shit if anyone sees you. Like,
No.
Cam is going to the store right now. I love it. I love just going to the store like that.
Slutty cop.
At the grocery store at 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
3
2 o'clock, whatever
I love
it is. So
it's great.
yeah, it's something that I didn't really enjoy when I was younger. And going through adolescence, I'm like, I'm not going to dress up. I don't want to do that. But like every year, the more and more I get into Halloween, and I try to do.
Dude.
I think this is probably the best costume I've done.
Love it.
It's
'cause,
awesome.
You know, so it's
Perfect.
and then, plus I'm a big Chiefs fan, which is great. So
Me too.
And you were saying your backup was
Oh yeah.
Pablo Escobar from the show Narcos,
Yeah.
or I guess just
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar in
Yeah,
general.
just I was gonna dress up as him, but like, I mean, for this costume, because I have all the Chiefs gear, so it didn't really cost me anything. I mean,
Except your beard.
Yeah, it's true.
it did cost you
It's
your beard.
true. But I would have had to buy like shoes and stuff, which I should have, maybe next year or something, because Narcos will just keep going. So,
Right.
But
For sure.
spoiler alert.
That's no.
So, what are you dressed up as?
I'm
sir?
Maverick from Top Gun, and it's not that exciting, but I tell you why I love this costume.
I love the costume.
It's because it's comfortable as shit. So I'm wearing a flight suit, so it's like one big it's onesie. So I got a zipper. I got pockets on my chest, on my arms, on my legs. I got pockets, and I love pockets. That's why I wear cargo shorts all the time, because I got my wallet, I got keys, I got a can of chew.
Oh, I never thought
Whatever I
about
want.
that.
There's
We
pockets
keep all that in
everywhere.
our purse.
Yeah, I love it, and it's comfy.
But
Seriously,
the thing
a big
is,
onesie.
like, you bought. I mean, it came as
It
a
came
Top
like
Gun
this. So-
outfit, so not like you made it, but it's still a real flight suit.
It's a real flight suit. It's got American flag patch. It's got the Tomcat, which I believe in Top Gun. I know the fact checkers are gonna. Was it an F-15?
Yeah, I think
Tomcat.
so. Yeah, I think
it's
that's
an
right.
F-15.
I can't, and I've seen that movie seriously 50 times.
Yeah. I want to say it's the F-15. We're not Air Force people. We're Army people. All right. So we were helicopter guys. You want to ask us about the Chinook or the Apache or the Black Hawk helicopter. We'll
I'll
talk
still
about
get it
that
wrong.
all day.
love
we
it.
don't know our jets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it looks good. Like I came out and you were wearing the aviators. You have your dog tags, which normally I'm against dog tags out. We all are, but for the movie,
costume.
it's a costume. It's
Why is
all
that?
right. It's a douchey move. Like,
I just don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Because you wear your dog tags, you wear them for a reason, and you wear them under your shirt, and they're to identify you if you get killed in combat.
Oh.
But if you're a lot of times young soldiers, young Marines, probably all airmen and all Navy, to show off, they'll wear it in their civilian clothes, and they'll wear it outside of their shirt.
I think a lot of it's probably not to show off. It's probably just they're excited, they're proud.
Right, they're proud.
They are
when I
proud,
see it,
yeah.
I never did that.
I've
When I
never
see it,
done
I
that
just
either.
don't like it. I just
Yeah.
feel like I don't
Right.
know. I mean, it's good to be proud for sure.
It is,
I mean,
for
I
sure.
never denied
But I
being
see
an
your
army,
side
but
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see it.
Fuck, you're a young
It's more
guy.
of a humble,
Yeah, you're a
and-
young guy. You're trying to get some pussy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was like,
Maybe let's show
girls
these
with
dog
tongue.
tags.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know if people would even know what it means. Girls would even know what that means.
Yeah, maybe if they were like,
No, I think.
You do?
Dog
Because
tags?
if I saw him, I wouldn't even. I mean,
But you
I
would
would
think
know
military.
he was sir. Yeah.
Yeah, you would be like,
yeah.
so that would be like, oh, are you in the middle? Oh, yeah, I guess how'd you know? Oh, I didn't even realize these dog tags are
great
out.
they're out?
Yeah, I'm actually.
put 'em back
Oh, yeah, let
in.
me put them back in. That's weird.
Hey, that
I'm
is
actually
smart of them,
yeah,
actually.
I'm actually a black operative, you know. You're not supposed to know that kind of stuff, you know. I've seen some shit, girl. I've seen some shit.
It's classified.
Classified.
You're supposed to say classified?
Yeah,
And I was
yeah,
supposed to say,
yeah.
I could tell you, but I have to actually, you're supposed to say
You're
that.
supposed to say that, yeah.
No, you are, because you're Maverick. And I'm Kelly McGillis.
Are you Goose or are you?
yeah, way
No,
too short
Iceman.
fat for it. Yeah,
Iceman, buddy.
absolutely.
Yeah,
we
we
should
have to be
definitely-
Iceman.
We definitely play volleyball with our shirts off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We should go do that right now. And then play the song. What
This
song is
podcast,
that?
hey, it's the quickest podcast we've ever had. Thanks for listening, everybody. Give a shout out to.
What song is that? And
Remember,
then
life
play
is
the
simple.
volleyball.
Don't be a dick. Night sluts.
Well, there's Danger Zone, of course.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But
But,
during-
take my
dur-
breath away.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, I don't. I hate that part. I fast forward through that part of the
Yeah.
movie. It just, I don't like that song. I think it's creepy.
Yeah.
Is that
I get
weird?
it. No.
No. It's the creepiest. A lot of the 80s
But
songs, you
Tom
hate
Cruise, so hot in
Yeah.
that movie. Like, I just want to jump through the TV and rip his clothes. Like right after the volleyball scene, he goes to her house and he's a total dick and they whatever.
Yeah, he's riding
I think
his
that's right
motorcycle,
before
right?
yeah, and
Yeah.
right before Take My Breath Away. But
No helmet?
But now I can't even watch his movies.
Yeah.
Oh, totally with all the creepy Scientology stuff and the stuff with
Yeah.
Katie Holmes and he
Yeah.
hasn't seen his kid in 2 years. Like,
He's a
what
weirdo.
happened there? What'd you do there? Like,
he's a
that you
weirdo.
I
can't
think
see
you
your
got,
kids in 2 years
I
and
think
you
you
have that
gotta
much
be
money?
a fucking crazy to be that big of a movie star. I really
Yeah,
do.
I think so.
Like, I
right.
mean, he can never go out and go get. I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
go
get
to
to your
like
head, for
gas
sure.
station and get a
Yeah,
cup
but
of coffee.
it's to the point I can't watch any movies he's in except if they're the old ones because I think he's such a creep.
I completely
that weird?
understand. No,
No,
I completely
no.
understand, and I'm kind of along with that. But yeah, I think Tom Cruise in the 80s, 90s,
Dude.
he was the biggest
The shit.
movie star
Yeah.
of all. Nobody would probably even close. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He was the big. Yeah, that's got to get to
There'd
your
be
head.
people who would be close.
No,
in
no.
the 80s,
but he
yeah,
was
there are
like
people who were
sexiest
close.
man alive.
Well, yeah, I'll give you
would
that.
say I agree.
There was a lot.
Well,
of,
but I get what you're saying.
Like with
He wasn't
Schwarzenegger,
as
Stallone, I
Stallone,
mean,
you got
they're-
Bruce Willis and Die Hard,
But he was
but
like the one the
A-list,
women wanted.
He's
Yeah.
actually
and the men.
Yeah, and the man, and
For
he's-
sure.
when it comes to like action movies, yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is not a great fucking actor. He can hardly speak English in a lot of his movies. Tom Cruise was a good action star and he was a great actor, even though
And he
most
was
of his characters were
hot.
the same. Yeah, he's hot as shit.
I'd smash.
He was hot
But
as
now
shit.
his stuff is dumb.
Yeah.
And only argument I have
Sorry.
against that.
No,
Elaine-
no,
no.
no.
You are entitled to
Yeah.
any opinions.
Isn't that weird?
We will not censor anybody on this podcast, you know. But Jack Reacher, I know we talked about this
I heard
before.
it's shit.
What is
No,
it?
no. It's good. It's
Oh no, the second one. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that the one, the new one that's out?
Yep. Well, it's the first movie.
See,
too.
no
He
desire to
says
see
it's
it
bad.
because he creeps me out.
Yeah, and he's weird, but in that, I did like him. I haven't seen the second one yet. The first one was actually good. It's a good action movie. He acted good
Really?
in it. Yeah, it's surprising.
I haven't
Really?
seen
So-
it yet, so I don't know. But I did like. Is it not Day After Tomorrow? What's the one? It's a pretty underrated movie where they like. He keeps like going traveling back in time and stuff,
Oh.
but it's set in the future.
I
I
haven't
know,
seen
talking
that
about, and he
yet.
goes and he's writing on the stuff. That
yeah, I
one?
think. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
that's
know-
it.
I know exactly what you're talking
Minority Report.
No,
That's
not
good
that
though,
one.
too.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, that is a good one, but this one it's recent. It came
He
out.
keeps dying.
Oh,
and then
I
Yeah,
haven't
and then
seen
has
it.
to go back. It's really good.
Something
It
tomorrow.
really is,
I
but
wanna
it's
say
like set in the
something
future.
tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I don't remember what it
It's-
is, but
It's him and Julia Roberts. Can't stand her either.
No.
Really?
You're thinking
Can't-
about something else.
Sorry. No, I'm thinking about just in general.
I thought you meant this movie.
No, not that movie. No.
Yeah, fuck
Those
Julia
two,
Roberts.
I cannot stand her either. She's one that I quit watching her movies because she's so annoying as fuck.
I've never seen her in anything that I really liked, other than Ocean's 11. But
Yeah.
she doesn't carry the movie. She's
No.
just in the movie.
I mean, I've seen Aaron Brockovich 1,000 times,
I've seen that
so.
once.
Yeah, but I can't stand
Good-looking
her.
broad.
I can't stand
Don't
her.
get me
There's
wrong.
something about her that, like, I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. She
Looks like she could be
nuts.
condescending. Not
And
that
kind
she
of
is,
looks
but
like a
she
bitch.
looks like she
There's
is.
something wrong. Those are the two people that I just can't stand.
Nothing wrong with
Sorry,
that. No,
she's
there's
talking about
nothing wrong with that.
because I know them personally.
Yeah.
No,
I
there's
hang
nothing
out
wrong
with them.
with
They're
that.
gonna call here soon.
Yeah, we need to wrap this up.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, we're all in costumes. We were talking about Halloween.
Yeah.
We were talking about Halloween. Yeah, I guess my
happened.
costume just makes people angry.
Yeah, and think about Tom Cruise and
Yeah.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah, but no,
It is a great, actually, costume. It is very awesome.
Yeah,
It's
so
very
it's
good
super
looking.
fucking
Both of you
comfy.
are good looking.
Hey-o.
The mustache. But
oh my god, dude, I love
yeah.
it, man.
I wonder what you look like without it.
Like a baby, because ever since I got out of the reserves, I mean, I've had a beard, not a huge beard, but just like a decent beard since then. So,
Always just have it.
yeah, I like it. I mean, I don't like to shave, so that's
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, I like to go down to the mustache, because they used to do it when we were in our army unit. Because
Yes.
we would never drill in December, and we'd always have our drill would be the first or second week of November, and we wouldn't go back till the end of January.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a long time, and everybody's excited, and nobody really wants to go back. Everybody's just kind of getting over the holidays.
Yeah.
We got to go back to drill. So I would always come with a mustache for motivation. Everybody knew
would
I
love
would
it.
have a
Everybody would
mustache
love
in
it, man.
January.
That's
And it
awesome.
was never in regs, but our units were so relaxed. I mean, it would obviously not come down like this, but other than that, that's what it's like. And we have, I'll show you a picture I have on with our buddy Melina.
Yeah.
And it's phenomenal.
And
So-
that's the thing. I do the same thing in between work. I got my 6 days off.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was 2 sets ago. I waited 6 days. I shaved the rest of my beard, and it was only a 7-day mustache.
Right.
But I brought it, and everybody's like, "Oh hell yeah!" You go to work, everybody loves it, and then every now and then somebody else will do it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're setting a trend.
But it's just fun, and I think dudes, we love it.
Yeah.
I think
That's how you can change your appearance, like a haircut would for a girl.
Yeah.
Right.
How do women? I feel like don't like mustaches. Is that how do you? feel
Not
about
just
mustaches?
plain mustaches.
Right.
I mean,
Right,
you're
they're
still
creepy.
a decent looking dude, but I probably won't talk
thanks.
to you again. It's kind of weird. Like if it was just
Right.
normal life, you know?
Yeah.
But my husband's very hairy, so he's always got a beard, especially now it's cold and it protects
Right.
him from the
He's-
elements.
you're-
And it's true because he works outside.
Your
But
husband's a good looking man.
He is a very good.
Very
Thank
good-looking
you.
man.
He's very.
He's a rugged-looking
very,
man, you know?
Very
He's a man's
rugged,
man.
very- yeah, but he is a great dude.
He's
But
awesome.
He
I
is
love him.
definitely. He looks like a man's man, and he is good looking. That's what first drew me to him. But yeah, anyway, he's so hairy. He does not have a hairy back, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Because that's kind
can
of
wax
sorry
that,
if you have
though.
hairy backs. Yeah, I know my friend waxed it though, and he broke out, and he wouldn't even show us. It was so bad. And by the time he showed me, it still had white dots all the way down
Yeah,
his
that'd
back,
be
like
bad.
that.
My buddy.
That would suck.
That's like our buddy Lemick.
Yeah.
Did the bodybuilding competition and waxed his full body. And he had all sorts of bumps.
And
Oh, yeah, you
burns.
get ingrown
That's
hairs
what do you
and
think
shit,
women
that'd
do
be
the first
awful.
time they shave? They do the wax down there.
Yeah.
Think about it. We have to deal with a lot of shit. But yeah, I like a little bit of facial hair.
Absolutely.
The whole thing, though, beard, mustache, the whole thing. But Dan's goes down to here, and then it even goes up
It's
to
a
his.
beard for
Sorry,
right
I'm
down.
saying this. It goes almost up to his eyes, where he has to shave
Like a werewolf.
on his face, like a werewolf's exactly. And then the lady at the barbershop has to cut the hair off his ears. So my kids are both going to be hairy as
shit.
can be as fuck.
So his chest hair connects with his beard.
Yeah, but he does shave that. Not
Yeah.
shave it, but he grooms it.
Yeah, that's
he cuts
smart.
it down and grooms
A little
it.
manscaping is good. I
Yeah.
believe in manscaping.
He does. Yeah.
Do women? Okay, so do you think women like men with hair on them or hairless men or where?
Okay, I can speak with myself. Some probably young douchey girls like those guys with no hair at all
Right, yeah.
anywhere. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Almost they're either gay or swimmers.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean? Those guys
right.
at the gym that have no
You never know
hair.
when you
and
have to
you're
swim away from somebody. You got to get away quick.
No, but those guys that are looking at them they're and you see them and they have no hair all over their
Yeah,
whole body.
right.
No, I mean I like it normal, but I guess kept. Does that make sense?
No, that makes a lot
I
of
don't
sense.
like back hair at all. I don't
Right.
know a lot of women who do.
No, I don't
but,
think so.
But sometimes the chest hair, like I don't like it when it peeks through the top of the shirt.
It does do like
but
that
I
at work.
like it, yeah. But I like it everywhere else, and I like a little bit of. But then there gets a point where you grow a beard and it gets too long. Like my husband's got down probably about 5-6 inches, and he was brushing it with my brush all the way the outside. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
it-
Yeah.
And then at Christmas, because he is a good looking guy, but he looks like. Remember the show Rudolph?
Oh, yeah.
The guy that throws the pick and he goes, nothing. That guy? You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah.
Yukon Cornelius? So we call him Yukon. Because his head and,
That is awesome.
So in the wintertime, that's what we call him. But anyway, I would say that's what I like. And I would say
Okay.
most women like a little bit of hair. And I think the scruff is awesome. But then probably uppity people, you know, those guys that shave every day and are going to the office with a tie.
Yeah.
I don't like that type.
Yeah, and I don't
Is that
judge.
bad?
No,
No.
that's not bad at all. That's kind of what I would guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just I think it's weird when dudes are like when they like shave their arms and legs and shave their chest and shit like that. I'm like, what are you
Right?
doing? You're a man. I thought you were
That's what I'm
supposed to be a
saying.
man.
Unless you're a swimmer or
Right.
gay.
Right, and then that's the thing. Like I
And
think we
I
brought
love
this up
gay
before.
dudes, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
right?
weird. It's weird.
If
Like,
your friend showed up and he had all, like, everything, like, it was at the pool and had
Yeah.
no hair on his body, would
Yeah.
you guys be like, what the
oh, we
fuck?
clown the shit out of
Would
him.
you?
Yeah,
Okay.
like, what the fuck?
I mean, we had a
Yeah.
guy who shaved, was it a lightning bolt into his chest?
yes,
long.
yes.
I mean,
Like, as a joke?
yeah,
Oh, okay,
because
good.
he has a pretty hairy chest, so
Yeah.
I think, he did it. I don't remember the circumstances underneath why he did it, but
Right.
it looked pretty good, whoever did it, so I don't know if he did it or what.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
remember
ask you
that.
this. Would you guys shave, if you guys had hairy backs, would you wax them? Backs, not chest.
I got hair on my back, probably not a lot of it.
Like, just a few, you know, is
Yeah.
okay. That's normal.
Yeah,
But I'm
no.
talking about, like, sweater.
No.
I think it'd just be too much upkeep if if it was
don't
that
know.
bad
Yeah, but think
personally.
if you had it on you, would you be embarrassed?
I don't know.
I think I would.
That's like a
I
woman.
think I would
having
put
a
the mustache trimmer on it because I
Yeah.
got a hairy chest,
right,
but
yeah.
it's not like that on the back. But and I trim up the chest a little bit, you know. But yeah, on the back, I don't know. I guess I'm fortunate not to have that.
Yeah,
back.
I mean,
Right?
I would
You
keep
are
it in
fortunate.
check for sure.
Yeah.
I think. I don't think I would go as far as like waxing it.
No, fuck no.
But think if it's black, thick hair.
Yeah, I mean,
You'd
I'm
be
Italian,
embarrassed
so
to
it
go.
probably would
and,
get that.
right?
thick.
And won't you be embarrassed at the pool?
I don't really like swimming, so honestly, I wear a shirt anyway. So
Oh, you're like the fat kid who wears the shirt
Yeah.
and they're swimming.
that's it. No trunks.
just a long shirt.
Yeah.
Just a long shirt, no trunks. I love it. There's some flapping over there. It's cool.
Oh, that's awesome. So I think Halloween is so awesome though because it's awesome for kids. It's awesome for adults.
Yeah.
I love. Is it adults? I love slutty outfits. We were talking about it earlier. Women, it's an excuse to dress slutty, but why can't men dress slutty? It's always
Yeah.
just the women. What the fuck's that about? Like,
What would you wear to dress slutty?
I don't know, like a hooker, like a sex cop. How come I can't be a sex cop?
You can. You totally can, but your friends are going to give you so much shit.
Yeah, but that's
you
what he's
should
saying.
do
Why
it.
is it-
Actually, we should get you like Lycra, and you dress just like Camus. Have like the.
No.
Well, you're
I'm not.
asking.
I know.
How
I'm
would
just
you dress
saying.
slutty? How
I'm
does
just-
a man dress slutty
I don't know.
without looking gay?
It's impossible.
Right?
It's impossible. But
Yeah.
there's a double standard here.
But you know what? You actually look hot wearing that costume.
Oh, come
because it's you're a good looking man and
you.
you have the Top Gun costume. Like who does it? What woman doesn't get wet watching Top Gun?
That's true.
Right?
True.
That's
So
the
you
sign.
actually are dressing sexy.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't think.
Right?
About
Well, he's dressing sexy. He's just not dressing slutty. You take that undershirt off.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn it into slutty.
You should take
You
it
might
off.
have to do that for tonight's podcast.
But I did love that. I loved that when I was young, that I could dress slutty.
Yeah,
I could
I'm sure a
dress,
lot of
oh
people
yeah,
do.
one year,
Yeah.
dude, I dressed as a sexy cat. I had on black, like I was really tiny then. It was right.
Yeah,
you know,
you're
like-
still tiny
I
now.
think- yeah, but I was really small. Okay, so like, it was after I had Evan, but I still got really, you know, in their 20s, it's way easier.
Yeah.
So I'm dressed as a sexy, sexy cat. I have on a leotard. I had on like a, you know what I'm talking about, like a one piece leotard black, and then I had on what are those sexy that women wear? They're not like pantyhose. They're
The stockings, kind of.
no, not the stockings, but they have like the X's in them.
I know what you're talking
You know
about.
what
I
I'm
just
talking
don't know
about?
what they're
Okay,
called.
so those sexy like where there's no nylons and it's black cross. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
you
just
do.
don't know.
Like they wear them. There's no nylons, but they're just black, and they have crosses.
like a
all
It's
over.
just like a ribbon.
Like a
that
ribbon,
goes-
like a
Yeah, but I can't remember what they're called. But
Okay.
anyway, that, and I had on high black heels, and then I had a little cat ears and cat whiskers, and I looked hot. Hot, right. So hot as could be. We're going to a huge party that we had at my work. But it was like, but
Right.
like, no, not for my work. Like
Right.
we managed apartments for all the residents.
Oh,
so
okay.
tons of beer, dress as slutty as you can.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like a
Hell
fun
yeah.
in the mid-20s. You know,
Right.
in
Yeah.
your mid-20s, it's fucking great. So poor Dan, it was the best costume because it was made so fucking awesome. So we had this thing. It was not cardboard. Styrofoam. This huge thing where there's two pieces that you put together.
Okay.
So we sewed them together. We cut our arms, me and my maintenance men.
All right.
Okay. And then his head stuck through. And inside was cat litter. We spray painted it. Okay. And then we took chunks of
Yeah.
mud and we spray painted those a little darker so you
Oh,
could
shit.
see like turds. So
That's
he was a litter
hilarious.
box,
Yeah,
right?
that is hilarious.
But it was awesome. It was great. Like I'm thinking it's great. Well, then I get there. Well, I'm not thinking about Dan. Like I'm a fucking litter box. Like who wants to be a
Yeah.
fucking litter box
Yeah.
Right.
for
peeing on
Halloween?
them all night.
Right? No,
Maybe
you know
he's
what I mean?
into it.
Like,
Unless you-
no, like how embarrassing. Yeah, he might like that. How embarrassing. So he like breaks the costume about halfway through the party. But I think part of him wanted to. I think about this a lot. Part of him wanted to keep that letterbox costume on to say, "Hey, that girl's mine. Don't fuck with her."
Yeah,
Right.
smart.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then he
sure.
had enough to drink, and he was like, "I gotta get this fucking thing off."
Right. That's
But
funny. That's a
it
pretty
was
awesome.
That's a great
awesome
idea.
costume. It was
Costume.
so fun. That's what I was saying. It was so like it took us 2 weeks to make, and it was
Shit.
awesome. Yeah, but then poor guy had to be a litter box. Did you really want to say what were you following as a litter box?
And then
right?
with all the styrofoam, whatever, that's
He couldn't
got to be
really
tough to
move.
move around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time he
Yeah.
walks, it's like one of the most
squeaking,
annoying
yeah,
sounds
the
in
sound
the
is
world.
Right.
foam.
Yo,
Ah,
it
you'll be
is.
all right.
Like you're driving in the car and it's in this, you bought a cheap styrofoam cooler to go to the lake or whatever, and it's
Yeah.
going,
Squeak, squeak, yeah.
Doesn't
so
that
fun.
suck?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Just like I take the lid off. I'll put it on when I get there. So yeah, it's. I remember my first drink.
Actually, in about 2 months. Sorry.
No, you're all
No,
right.
you're fine.
Shit.
So yeah, we got slutty outfits. I love that.
Yeah, what was your favorite costume ever?
That I ever wore?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not. I guess I'm creative in some ways, but like as far as art, as far as building stuff, I can't do it. So I'll buy something at the store before I try
Right.
to make
Yeah.
something, put something
Now
together
I
like
know.
that. This is my favorite outfit just because it's so fucking comfy and I got pockets everywhere and it's just a big
Right.
onesie. I can walk around. It's comfortable. Then it's a onesie. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's a
And
flight
yours is
suit.
comfy.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
hat,
Super-
t-shirt, and your
It's super mustache.
mustache, and then your thing, your headset.
Oh yeah, my headset that's off now. But yeah, I mean, I used to like in my 20s. I lived in Lincoln, and so there for like from when I was 21 to like 24, we'd go downtown on Halloween just because it was awesome. And like not only because the women are slutty for sure, but like you see a lot of awesome costumes. Like
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
a guy who dressed up as Lieutenant Dan, like in the wheelchair, Lieutenant
That's
Dan,
awesome.
That's
and he
so
had like his
good.
legs up.
No
and
shit.
so like and
Dude,
so you
that's
see
so good.
and there
Yeah.
was one guy, my favorite costume that I probably saw was a guy who was dressed up like Ace Ventura wearing the pink tutu. And,
yeah.
it was like that exact outfit, and you could tell he was just hammered drunk, and he was standing waiting to cross O Street, waiting for like the light to switch.
yeah.
But just to see it, and like I remember there'd be people there who would just go sit and watch and just look at everybody dress up.
Yeah.
So like it's fun. It is.
Yeah.
Just to see people's ideas and
Yeah.
like you know
Yeah,
like
the
what they come up
creativity
with.
and
Yeah.
like something that's completely. That's what
absolutely.
a friend of ours.
Original,
He always
man.
does
Something
that.
that's original.
He looked exactly like Michael Jackson. Like it was like the spitting image of when Michael Jackson held the baby over the balcony, and he had a baby attached to him. And I'm not kidding. He had the white like face and the whole thing. He looked just like him, and then he had a fence.
Yeah.
That was velcroed, and he had a baby
Dude,
on his
that's
arm that would
awesome.
swing
Yeah,
over the
some-
arm.
some
Like that
costumes
is
are
so
so-
awesome,
Yeah.
right? And I wish, and you know what makes me sad is my kids, like Alex is still into it, but Evan's at a grade where like they had Spirit Week all week. Well, Alex dressed up for every day. Evan only did Red Day.
Right.
Like, it
And
makes
I
me
remember
so sad.
being that
and,
age.
right? And that's
Yeah.
why when you said that earlier, it makes me so sad because I feel like, God, you're missing out on so much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
But that's what they go through. They're too
just
cool.
get
They're
self-conscious.
too cool.
Absolutely.
And the
I
cool
get it.
kids aren't wearing it, but if they are, then it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted those cool kids one day to dress up and see if everybody else would the next day.
They probably would.
Right? And that's kind of what I see, and I'm always like, don't miss out on your childhood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but that's what they have to go through, because we all went through that. Because then you start dressing up again when you're 20,
Oh,
21.
absolutely.
Because then it's fun again,
Yep.
and you don't give a shit
Yep.
what
Is it
anyone
because
thinks
usually
about
you get 2 drinks in, you're like, I don't care anyway.
Yeah, and maybe that's what it is.
I would do this June 6th. You know what I mean? But I was going to tell you my other costume that I had. I haven't told you this. I was really, really considering it because I think it'd be funny, but I wouldn't be able to do the podcast with. And I just think doing a podcast and knowing I have this sweet mustache looking at you, I would
Yes.
feel better.
Yeah.
But I was, so obiously.
You look nice with it, actually. You are a very
appreciate
good-looking
it.
man,
Thank you.
even without the mustache.
No, he's very
But I
good-looking,
probably wouldn't
yeah.
give him a second look with
And that's the thing, and I don't want to cut you off.
No,
but
you're
yeah,
right.
mustaches, that's like if you have just a straight up mustache, some people could get away with it.
Unless you're
Otherwise,
like
it's creepy.
60.
Yeah, then it's creepy.
And you're okay,
and you've
or
had
you're
it for
a cop.
30 years.
Exactly.
And you've had it. And so
And you're a cop.
Yeah.
You look like Andy Reid. You
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
He looks just like Andy
Yeah.
Reid, just so you guys
My
know.
buddy told me I should went to a restaurant, just grab a menu and walk out with it, and then
Oh,
just
yeah.
carry a menu around
Absolutely.
with me all day.
Oh,
like
yeah.
It looks like
Yeah.
the play,
So,
like the plays. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I probably would mistake you for Andy Reid if I saw you. But the thing is, you're way younger.
Yeah, he's a
look
little
like
bit
his
taller
son.
and bigger.
He's a
Yeah.
big dude, yeah.
He is
It's
bigger
awesome.
than you too. Yeah, I said without the belly.
Right.
Yeah.
I cut you off.
I
Oh
know,
no, it's
tell you
okay.
about
No,
your
you guys are
costume.
fine. I was just gonna go out. So obviously Harambe is pretty big.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I
things
didn't
trending.
even
Yeah,
know what
trend-
that
things
was,
trending,
though.
you know.
Yeah, but-
I didn't know what it was until yesterday. My kids say Harambe all the time. So anyway, go
But
ahead.
I wasn't gonna go as Harambe because you know how the saying
Oh,
"dicks out for
wait a minute.
Harambe."
Yeah.
What were you gonna dress as?
I was gonna dress as "dicks out for Harambe." I was gonna just get a gorilla mask and wear it and go buy a dildo and just have it hanging out in my pants and go. It's like, what are
is
you?
Dicks out for Harambe? What is it?
So
Or
that's
really?
what people are saying. Like,
What are they saying?
To keep Harambe so that he didn't die like
In
in vain. You know, instead of like say a prayer for this or say this, you just take
It's
your
called dicks out for
yeah,
Harambe.
you take your dick out for
Take your dick out
Harambe.
for Harambe.
So people just like, oh, every time you see Harambe, dicks out for Harambe.
Oh, so
Yeah.
like people hold their penis?
Yeah,
in?
you're supposed to
And this
hang
is what
dog.
nobody
Do
ever
people
does
do it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think so. It's just
I
an
didn't even
internet
know this.
thing.
How come
Oh,
I didn't know
shit.
this?
Be
No, I
careful,
wanted
these
to lean
chairs.
back.
Yeah, that's
I probably
true.
shouldn't.
It's okay. We already have a
It's
chair
a little
broke. That
broke.
one's on its way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There you
perfect.
go.
Perfect.
But that's
I
what
didn't
people
know
just
about
say on
that.
the internet. Like you'll see a
Okay.
picture of like Harambe and somebody be hashtag dicks out for Harambe.
So you'd have to be cool to know what that costume
Yeah.
is.
No,
Because
I
I'd
think
see it and I'd be like, why
it-
does this guy have his penis out?
if you're on Twitter, you're probably not on Twitter.
Nope.
Like Twitter, Instagram, social media. So,
Nope.
but you know who Harambe is.
I
The
know
gorilla
who
that got killed.
Harambe is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the
It
guy
was.
that, well, the 3-year-old fell in,
Yep.
Yeah.
right, at
Yeah.
the zoo, because
Yeah.
mom, I don't know, and I'm not going to blame a mom for
Right.
looking away for 2 minutes,
Yeah,
because
no,
who
right.
fucking knows?
Right, absolutely.
Because, she
Yeah.
might have been dealing with her younger kid, trying to get him to eat, whatever.
Yeah.
So, Harambe got killed for no reason, because the 3-year-old was okay, right?
Well,
I don't know.
you could
Did the
go.
three-
You could go
die?
either way. No,
No.
but I don't know whose decision it was, and I don't know who
I
makes
think
the,
it was the right decision.
I
Honestly.
don't. You have the decision. Whoever gives the green light, where you have a 3-year-old in an enclosure with a gorilla,
But he fell in.
a beast. Yeah,
right.
he fell in.
Still,
He fell in.
still
yeah.
a kid's life.
So the
It's
decision.
kid's life,
Yeah.
Right.
fully.
So it's
So the kids so there's a 3-year-old in there and there's Harambe.
Yeah, and the decision is, do we wait? Do we wait and get trainers in there
See, I didn't know this.
to try to separate the kid from the gorilla? If you wait another 2 minutes,
He'll be
that,
dead.
that
You
kid
just-
might have got
400
smashed.
pound gorilla.
You don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But
But
you
why
take
take the chance for a
right,
3-year-old
for a
guy?
3-year-old kid, yeah. But
Like I'm not a PETA. Like
yeah, the story's terrible. Either way, it's tragedy. Unless they would have got trainers in there and nothing happened, then it would have been good. But I think, if they would have not killed the gorilla and they would have murdered this kid in front
Yeah.
of, like,
then
picked
people
this-
would have been going
people
ape
would have
shit.
been going-
Why didn't
Why
you
would
get
you
rid
kill-
of human's
yeah.
life is so much more
Right.
valuable than an animal's
Have you seen the
life?
video though?
Huh.
Like we'll watch it after this.
Okay.
Because it's not like the
He
gorilla
grabs
just
his baby,
grabs it.
right?
He grabs the kid and
Oh, the
runs.
gorilla actually grabs the kid
and drags him.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
way different.
And
Yeah,
you don't know-
you got it. Tone
Yeah,
it
and you-
down.
and you don't
I'm
know-
sorry. I thought they
Yeah.
were like way apart.
No,
in the
no,
pen.
No, he had
took
him
the
with
baby.
Oh, I
and
didn't know that.
dragging
Well,
him.
then
He,
you gotta
drug
put the
him.
kid. You
And
gotta
you
put the.
don't don't know if he's
Put the
gonna
kid out.
take that kid the fuck
Take that kid out. No, you gotta take that.
Yeah. So
You got
You
it.
don't know if the gorilla is gonna protect the baby. You don't know if it's
know.
gonna. So I think if that it's your decision, it's a horrible decision to make.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
so for a little bit.
Wouldn't that suck to
Yeah,
be that person to have to
absolutely.
make that call?
Yeah.
And it's got to be a quick decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't fuck around.
Like, what the fuck didn't you shoot the gorilla for?
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna
Yeah.
take our chance and see what happened.
Yeah, and there's
Right,
people
yeah.
like you could have tranked him, but the thing is, it's a 400-pound gorilla.
It takes a while.
If it takes like even 30 seconds, he's going to be aggravated.
Right.
You don't know. I mean, it literally could pop the kid like a dandelion.
You never know.
Easily.
You
So,
just don't take that
I think they
chance.
make a call. But anyway, the internet does what the internet does.
Okay, and so
so-
all the people are coming on like, oh, they shouldn't have done that. Is that what people are saying?
Well,
I think it's more of a joke.
it's more of a joke.
Oh, it
So
is?
Yeah.
There was
Oh,
people,
now because there are people actually was
There-
doing that.
there were
though.
people
Were
arguing-
doing that, excuse
they were
me.
arguing
like
both ways.
arguing on all over social media.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then it
like,
kind of went away.
Okay, it went away.
then
Yeah,
it
because
kinda
I
went
thought it
away.
was a while ago.
And then a few months ago, it's just you know what a meme is.
Oh yeah.
They let enough
all
time pass.
Over. Yeah, enough
Yeah,
time
yeah,
passed.
yeah. Oh, and they
now
brought it
it's
back up.
All over.
What are they
everything.
saying?
Just like the
Oh,
dicks out
now
for
it's a
Harambe.
joke.
Now
Yeah.
it's a joke.
Now it's a joke. These people are putting it out to see how far it
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
go.
Hillary Clinton killed Harambe. Trump killed Harambe.
Oh,
Dicks
yeah.
out for Harambe.
Hey, there's an
Memorials.
NFL player. There's an NFL player who had cleats that said R.I.P. Harambe. And, like,
Shut
wore
up.
them. Yeah.
Is that why my kids are always like Harambe?
It's
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah, and
Okay,
your
my kids say it
yeah.
all the time, and so I was like, I think I know that name, so I looked it up, and all I looked was,
Oh, yeah.
it was that gorilla that got
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah.
But I didn't listen
Oh,
to
yeah.
any
You're-
of
you're-
the like what happened because I was like, people are being so mean to this mom, and you don't know what
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
So I think that's why I didn't
Yeah.
even look into
And
it.
so that was part
Everybody's
of it,
a
like I
judge
said,
and a
when
critic.
when
That's
they-
what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You go on and you.
Everybody's
that's
had
what, I'll
kids
do
get
that.
away from. You know.
I'll
it's just-
I'll do that just to at night.
Hmm.
I will read just to see the people that, what are they called? The trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh, yeah.
read, oh my God, God
absolutely.
bless, God bless, God bless, and then someone puts a thing in, and then everybody responds, and it cracks me up
Yeah,
because I
absolutely.
read these 752 responses.
God bless, prayers. Your
Yeah.
mother's a whore.
And-
God bless. You're like,
exactly.
oh my
Or they'll bring race into it somehow,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like this guy is obviously
trolling you.
My favorite-
And why are you responding to this trolling? Because it's hilarious. Like this guy
Yeah.
is hilarious. Like
My
these trolls are terrible but funny.
favorite troll to read is when you see that. Oh, prayers for you, like, you know, R.I.P. them. I hope everybody's okay. And then you just get the Bush did 9/11.
Yes,
It's always, and I don't know why, but that one literally always makes me laugh out
Bobby
loud.
said that in the car the other day. He goes, Elaine, did you know Bush did 9/11? I go,
Oh, yeah.
what the fuck, dude? I don't think I said fuck, but I go, why are you even saying that? Like he got in the car and said, Elaine, Bush did 9/11.
and what I
He's 10, 12.
and your boys are on YouTube. Your boys probably aren't on Twitter,
Yeah.
but on YouTube and Vine stuff like that. Harambe's
Yes.
big.
Okay.
Harambe's big.
And Instagram probably.
Instagram,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Harambe's
Okay.
all over. So, but yeah, with the trolling, I often tell people, I say, people don't know this, but George Bush and Barack Obama collaborated and they
On
planned 9/11
9/11.
together.
Now it's both of them.
And then it's both
Oh,
sides
now
of the
it's
aisle, and then
both.
they're like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, you know Barack Obama was in there, or you know Bush was in there, but there's no way they work
Yeah,
together.
that's
to do
it's always one of my favorite ones because it's like the most random, like, because it's like, I don't know, I
you-
just
It
love
just-
it.
You trolling is fun, and I've done it, and I still
You
do it.
have?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
like on Twitter,
shithead.
and then
Really?
people. Yeah, and people.
I've
had
never
people-
done it.
I've had people like respond to me and shit, and I'm like, no, motherfucker, and I get
I've
even
only
more
responded
ridiculous.
to shit that I am, like have been there. Like when the
Yeah.
kid got killed in the Kansas City ride.
Oh yeah,
I
remember
was
that.
there.
Yeah.
That day, well, the day before.
on the same ride.
Same
Right.
ride.
Yeah.
We went down it. My 8-year-old
yeah.
in the front.
Yeah, it's not far from
Or
your house.
10-year-old. Yeah. No, but sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt.
you
Go
didn't.
ahead.
You didn't. But you got the internet is just a crazy fucking place. It's always been a crazy place,
Crazy.
and now you have people on the internet who aren't experienced, like
me?
like
Like
Elaine
I
is.
go on, yeah.
But no, but you have your internet thugs, you have your internet trolls, and you have
Totally.
people who are just fall for this shit. And it's like,
They
oh my
do.
god,
They
don't.
fall for
Yeah.
100%. And
Yeah.
I just love reading it. I won't comment on any of that. I just love. I will sit and read seriously.
Oh, yeah.
850
You can get sucked
some,
in.
and then I get pissed because then I get like accidentally scroll up too high and it leaves, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what? And I have to go to load comments,
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I'm only on Facebook. I'm
Yeah.
probably
Okay.
that
Well,
old lady.
yeah,
that's
Facebook's a
only-
great place to troll.
It is.
That's,
But the
that's
best-
what they do. That's what
Yeah.
they do.
The best is probably YouTube comments.
YouTube comments.
YouTube comments
They're mean.
is fucking-
I just
yeah,
saw
it's
my kids,
awful.
and I started responding to these other kids. They're like, "This was stupid." I'm like, do you know your mother said that you said Evan said it was stupid? I'm gonna tell her. Like I was serious.
Like a snitch.
So then Evan gets all pissed and he's like, Mom, will you delete those comments? So I had to go on and he had to show me how to delete the comments because I was pissed at these kids.
Of course. I mean,
they were being mean. Like these were cool videos. They made this video. It took them like a week. It was making every basketball shot like out of trash cans. They were doing crazy stuff. It was actually really awesome. And this girl, and it was a girl that used to go to Evan's school that I think has a crush on him.
Oh, okay.
Wrote, "This is really stupid," or "Evan, you're dumb." Like they personally attack somebody.
Oh yeah, I follow one of your boys on YouTube. Shouts out to is it Derp Squid?
What is it?
Derp Squid.
Squid Derp. Juicy
Derp Squid. Shouts out Juicy Derp Squid on YouTube.
Juicy Derp Squid here, I love you.
Mom!
I know. Mom! Actually, he won't care. It's the other Evan Adler, if you're out there, I love you so much. I'm going to give you a hug and kiss later. Oh, you'll be so pissed.
That's so funny. But yeah, no, the internet is just fun. And
You've
on YouTube,
trolled, You've trolled.
I've done it before. I actually got in trouble on YouTube. I
forgot about this.
Trouble?
Yeah, I got called out, and I'll tell the story. I'll make it quick. Back in the day, there's the Lonely Island videos. They were on SNL, Andy Samberg, and they do like these spoof videos. They're mostly rap videos, and they're great. They had
They're a music group.
Okay, so what is this? So I would need to write it down.
Lonely Island.
The Lonely Island. We'll show you that after this.
Yeah.
They did. I'm on a boat with T-Pain. You probably heard I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat, mother.
Yeah.
That's the Lonely Island.
That's the Lonely Island. But they have a bunch of them. Michael Bolton. So they have one that's called "Jizz in My Pants," and it's just what you would think it is.
I bet it's so great.
It was
Justin
huge.
Timberlake's in the video.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Wait,
He's the
saw
guy
They
with the
do
mom.
Mother Lover. They do Dick in the Box.
And they did the one with Lady Gaga.
Yeah. It's not gay in a three-way.
It's not gay in a three-way.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
So that's the Lonely Island. All their songs are that good.
No,
That's Marty. He's all their songs are that good. So anyway, Jizz in My Pants, just like all the other ones,
to watch
hundreds of
more.
millions of views, right?
Oh, yeah.
So these girls,
Oh, yeah.
these girls did their own video, and it was like a spoof of Jizz in My Pants. And I don't remember what it was, but I watched it.
Yeah.
Really?
And it was garbage.
Oh, yeah, I bet it was terrible. They're probably young.
And this is back.
We're so funny. And they probably didn't even get it.
I don't know. So I commented. This is back on. I had YouTube on the computer.
Yeah.
So I would comment. Now on Xbox, I can't even comment. If I want to comment on something, I got to go on the computer. So I hardly ever comment. I'll like videos. I'll subscribe. Mm-hmm. But so this is back in when YouTube was big. When YouTube was just getting started. So I get on my computer and I'm like, "You bitches are garbage. This is horrible. This might be the worst thing I've ever seen."
That's not really trolling, though.
No, I'm not.
No,
I wasn't trolling. No, I wasn't trolling. I was just being serious.
Yeah.
And there's hundreds of
watch
comments.
it.
There's hundreds of comments saying the same
yeah.
thing. Like, "You girls are trash. Give it up. Just go back to whatever you usually do."
Yeah.
About 10 minutes later, I get an inbox in my email account. And it's like, it's them. It's the girls that posted this video.
No.
And they're like, "You son of a bitch." You know, like, after hundreds of comments, I don't know if they respond to most of them.
Every single one.
They might have done everything, but like right away, they must have been on. Like, I wonder if anybody's liking our video
Right.
yet. Boom. Like, no, they come
It's just gone
Or
viral.
they probably got an alert. So-and-so commented on it. That's what
and they must have been on it because it was
and then
within
they
5
clicked
minutes.
it, and they're like, what
So
the fuck?
I read what they said, and it was like, we're just trying to have fun. We're trying to be funny. You calling us bitches is sexist.
But
you know what I did? I emailed back and I said, "Hey, listen," and I was honest, and I said,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm sorry.
You don't know them.
I don't know you, and I apologize for calling them bitches because that's not right. I don't want anybody calling."
Yeah, but it's hilarious.
So what I did was I got on, but that was the first time I ever got called out.
If you're gonna post something on there, you better get some thick
You're
skin.
posting it on the internet for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but what I did was I emailed back immediately, and I apologized for calling them bitches. I said I was out of line for that. I don't know you ladies,
That was nice.
but I said I do not like your video, and I think it's horrible.
Right.
But I do apologize for calling you bitches.
Right.
So that was the first time I really got called out on the internet. But it's like because these people are real, and they're but they are putting it out for everyone.
Or maybe it was their parents, like I did for Evan.
No, it was them, and they weren't like. I mean, they were probably in their 20s. It wasn't.
Oh,
they weren't
come
like kids.
on,
I mean, they were in
grow up.
it. Yeah.
And if you're gonna do that, You got it. Maybe
You gotta
they had
take
no
criticism.
idea there was going to be not criticism, but
I bet.
yeah, they
People
probably
are brutal.
had no clue.
Yeah, people are brutal, But
And
yeah,
they
you
probably
put
had no
something
idea.
up.
Like if I put something on the internet, I would have no idea all the negative stuff people would
Oh,
say.
yeah.
I have no idea. But
Even
I
if
can
it's good,
see it.
people will find a way to shit on it. Just
Right,
to
isn't that
fucking-
crazy?
Yeah.
Because I'll read an article and I'll be like, "There's no way someone can argue against this,"
Right.
And they do. Whether they put
Absolutely.
Black Lives Matter or they'll just put a random thing, like you
Yeah.
said, the random stuff earlier. They'll just put a random post, and then everybody just starts. And like you said, Bush did
9/11. I love that. Yeah, and that gets
did
people going.
9/11.
It's a trigger.
Yeah.
Right? It's a trigger.
yeah,
Some
it is
people will
a
be like,
trigger.
you know what? Fuck this.
Okay, so the Andy Samberg ones that I saw the him with Gaga. I love
Yes,
that one.
it's
Gaga
not gay if
Timberlake,
it's in a
and
three-way.
I saw the Dick in the Box ones. Those were great.
Those are all related.
But
Those are
wouldn't it
related.
make sense
So
if they
it's-
say cock in a box? Because it rhymes.
It's a cock in a box.
Isn't that better? Cock
It's
in
a
a
cock
box.
in a box,
Cock in a
babe.
box, cock in a
God
box.
damn, Elaine, you're
Right?
good.
I know,
love
because
it.
I hear dick in a box because I always thought it was cock in a box. And then
That
I actually
does
watched
sound better.
Yes,
Why
I know.
wouldn't they have gone there?
I don't know
Can
because
you say
they beep
cock
it.
on SNL though?
No, and you can't say dick either.
But they say, oh wait,
When
they
you
might
watch
beep it
it
on
on-
SNL
they
on
do,
YouTube.
they
It's-
do.
But
That's
do
why
they
I
rhyme
didn't
dick
know.
with other stuff? Like we'll have to re-listen to it. It's been all day.
We better
So-
listen.
yeah.
We better listen. So I got to write that one down.
So what they did was they did the Lonely Island in collaboration with Justin Timberlake, which is just smart.
I have
I don't know
that
if you watch
on.
SNL. Justin Timberlake.
I
kills
used
it
to, but
every
he's
time
so
on
good when
SNL.
he's like, "Oh, that I heard he's bringing sexy back." When he was on the, like they were in the 1700s, and all I heard about his nephew who was bringing sexy back. Right after Sexy Back
That's
came
awesome.
out.
Yeah.
He's hilarious on it, and I love him, by the way.
Absolutely.
He's my man.
Fuck me
I went to his
too.
concert. I worked his concert when he was in town 2 years ago.
No,
Yeah.
you did
Yeah,
not.
it was great. It was great.
The one when he was with Pink.
No. It was
Oh,
just like-
that was like 6 years ago.
Oh, yeah, this was
Dude,
like
I
2
cried.
years
I've
ago.
never cried at a concert. I've been to hundreds. That dude, he played every single instrument. He danced. He made you feel like you were like.
He does. He's. I guess he's a great golfer. He's
Yeah.
a singer. He's a rapper. He's an
He's
actor.
so
He could do
hot.
everything. And then the people on SNL were like, if he wasn't a multi-million-dollar recording artist / actor, he could be on the show. He's that funny to be on the show.
Oh, yeah.
And when he hosts a
Yeah.
show, he's that good that he could do everything.
He
Yeah,
really is.
He's amazing.
And remember, he was in that stupid In
NSYNC.
Sync.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I never,
That's right.
never.
I like
hate
NSYNC.
it. I didn't.
I like all that shit.
Good.
I grew up
Yeah.
with it. I grew up with it. Like I was in junior high.
See,
high
I was
school
in
and all that
college,
stuff
and I was
came
like,
out,
"This
so.
is fucking stupid." I'm still listening to my grunge music.
Oh,
You know?
Nirvana.
Yeah,
But
I
what
do.
was I
Yeah.
gonna say? Oh, okay.
He
So
called Shotgun.
so
I love you, Kurt Cobain. Rest in peace.
that's awesome.
My brother sent me a meme the other day, and it was Kurt Cobain's face, and it said, "Oh, you think it's cool to like shotgun your ears? I shotgun my face." Hey, this is that movie.
Yeah, that's that movie. You were
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
that movie.
See, I don't like
so,
him.
I guess
I
you
didn't
never
watch
did. Go
it
ahead, go
because
ahead.
he's such a douche.
This movie's
So
phenomenal, though.
in the background, we usually tell you exactly what we going on, just streaming on a YouTube. So we have our last podcast. If you missed
What is it?
we still don't know. I think it's the end of tomorrow.
Yes, you're right. It is end of
Okay.
tomorrow.
So in our last podcast, we talked about we got into the movie Heat. We talked about robbing banks, robbing casinos, doing shit like that. So we got into that theme. So we watched before this podcast. We were watching the shootout scene from the movie Heat, one of the best shootout scenes of all time. You could tell
Pretty
that those
badass.
guys worked on reloading weapons, worked on moving and speaking tactically. It was great. So right now in the background on YouTube, we have some of the best shootout scenes in TV and
Hit
movie
info to
history.
find out that guy's name. Is
It won't show. It won't show.
Oh,
It
okay.
won't show what this is. But so now they're just showing different shooting scenes and action scenes for movies. But that's what we got going on in the background. So back real quick. So back to
Yeah.
Lonely Island.
Yes.
So Lonely Island did the collaboration with Justin Timberlake a few times. He's in a bunch of their videos. But they did Dick in the Box, which I 100% agree. Cock in the Box.
So much
It rhymes.
better.
Never thought about. Plus, how do you feel about the word cock versus dick?
Yeah,
what are your
I
thoughts on
like
it?
Dick's better.
You like
yeah,
Dick's better?
Cock just
Is it
sounds
too
so
aggressive?
like, yeah, it's like
It's
so.
a little aggressive.
Like,
Lick my cock.
When someone says cock or I gotta take a piss, like that just kind of makes me cringe.
Okay. Cock.
Kind of like pussy makes me
Yeah.
cringe.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you use for that word?
When I'm talking to my kid's vagina,
Oh,
and Evan said, "You mean their pussy?" And I was like, "Dude, no, it's a vagina."
Oh my god!
It'd be different if it's my husband, but my child is saying, because I said,
be the
oh
best
my
on
God.
all the
I
podcasts.
go, oh my God, I just got all wet. And Alex, who's 10, goes, that's what she said. And I'm laughing. I go, do you even know what that means? And Evan's laughing, and he's 13. And he's like, yeah, like when a guy, I go, tell me what it means. He goes, pulls out his penis, and then his penis gets wet. I go, no. I go, it's when a girl gets sexually aroused and wants that, she gets wet. And Evan goes, down in her pussy. And I said, no, vagina. So you could see in that situation where you don't want the word pussy.
No. Yeah.
And I go, Evan, and do not call it that again.
Yeah.
You're 13.
Yeah, no.
You better not. But that's. But I'm guessing his buddies at school are talking about getting pussy.
Yeah,
Remember
Oh,
that text that came through? We're gonna get some pussy tonight.
Yeah, nobody.
And
kids.
shit like that.
Kids.
It's like you have no idea.
Kids.
So he says pussy like it's an okay term.
Yeah, that's not acceptable for kids. Shame on you, kids.
That are all calling it. I'm gonna get pussy tonight. They're all saying that.
Yeah,
You know,
but
it's the same thing.
nobody uses medical terms for anything.
No,
Nobody's
my
gonna be like,
kids-
oh,
yeah,
you
you're
gotta go
right.
get some vagina tonight.
Exactly.
Right,
But
yeah.
I at least know the way my son's talking.
Right. But yeah, no,
Don't just say
those
pussy out of nowhere.
those are aggressive terms. I guess other than vagina, what are your top 3 names for the vagina? Do you have them off the top of your head?
I like pussy. Hoo-ha always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Am I right in the hoo-ha?
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, tacos and always
Tacos.
good
I like
ones.
snatch. Snatch is a good
Yeah, that's a good
Would
one.
you
Cunts?
say to a girl though, "Let me touch your snatch"?
No.
No, just
If I
when
was
you're
trying to
talking
be
to the
funny.
guys.
Just talk to the guys.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I think I usually say pussy. Cunt is very aggressive, and I usually use
It is
that
very
for
aggressive, dumb bitch.
like a dumb bitch, right?
That
not
is
a body
bad.
part.
Yeah. Or
It
they're
sounds
being
nasty.
cunty,
It just
yeah.
sounds cunty. Yeah, it does.
We're trying to bring the word back.
Yeah,
It's,
we
in
try to
every
bring
other
it back.
country in the world that speaks
It's
English,
acceptable.
it's fine.
Here, it's
So-
acceptable.
Oh yeah, like British people.
Yeah.
Australia,
Oh yeah, they always call people a cunt or
Yeah.
a twat. They
Yeah.
always say the word twat.
Yeah.
another
I
solid
don't use
word.
that either.
No, dude, let me touch your twat.
Yeah, no,
Like, come on. Every girl's
think I
gonna be
just
like,
say-
I would say pussy.
Yeah.
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 I've said this before on the podcast, but any chance in a real situation I can say pee-pee, I try to do.
Like what?
I was like, I don't know, like somebody, like my dog, like the other day, my dog ran up and he jumped up on me. I was like, oh, hit me right in the pee-pee. My wife's just like, what the hell? It's like you
Pee-pee
don't
is a good
expect,
word.
because you never expect it
Yeah.
to come out of a
Yeah.
like a 30-year-old's mouth. So like, when you, like if you were out in public, you just walked by, oh yeah, I took her back, just slammed her with my pee-pee. It's like, what?
But I
it's
guarantee
so
you have your
funny.
kid and you're gonna be like, look at his little pee-pee.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
Yep.
Or
gonna
if a
be
kid,
okay.
yeah, if a kid got hit, oh, I got
Well,
hit in
he's
the
gonna,
pee-pee. Like,
Yeah.
as a
right,
kid.
he's
Yeah.
gonna have his
But-
little circumcision. It's
Yeah,
gonna hurt.
but
He'll be like,
as,
his little pee-pee.
as an adult to hear somebody say the word
Pee-pee,
pee-pee.
it is
So I
funny.
try to do it, like I said, in like serious conversations because it's funny.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So yeah,
Just to
and,
make it, yeah.
yeah, pee is great, and for like dick or cock, I think cock is just more aggressive because a cock to me is hard.
Yeah,
You
and
don't
just-
have a
You're
soft
right.
cock,
and
right?
usually
Right.
if a guy is, what a cock.
Yeah, that's
A cocksucker's
right.
worse than
Yeah.
a dick.
It's worse than a dick sucker,
Yeah.
right?
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
fucking
Or
hit.
like that guy's a dick or that guy's a cocksucker. You're gonna think he's more mean if he's a
It's a
cocksucker.
cocksucker.
Shut
Yeah.
your cock
just a
hole.
dick.
That's always.
Yeah, shut your cock
Yeah.
hole, cock holster,
That's
cock
weird.
garage,
Yeah.
if you will.
Cocking. That's something different. Never mind.
Cocking.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Like I'm cocking.
yeah,
Oh,
like,
like,
yeah, like actual
yeah,
like,
like call.
housework.
Call.
have
Yeah.
my pee out because it was dicks out for hombre, and I was straight up
Pee-peeing.
cocking this girl right in the twat. I was cocking her right in the twat for like a good 2 minutes.
I don't
Had
know
my
how
hand
it
on another
got
taco.
seriously to that.
I'm surprised it took us this long to get there.
I know.
I'm talking about Andy Samberg. I was going to tell you. Went back to that.
Oh, we're
When
still
he
on it.
goes,
We're going back
Have
to
you
that.
seen that one where it's going to be a great day? And he's just
Oh,
doing
yeah,
a
yes.
flow, and he's got fucking coke all over his
Yes.
face.
We've
I've
all been
watched
there.
that
I've been
probably
there.
30 fucking times because it's so true. But my husband watched it. He's never done coke in his life, and he didn't even laugh. I'm like, you totally have got to be on coke to, or like
Right.
have done coke.
Yeah.
Right.
To appreciate that one. Oh God, it's so great.
Oh,
And he's
yeah.
like, it's gonna be a great day. And I'm like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
They all that. Well, what we used to do is and what. So I got divorced and I lived with 2 roommates. And,
You were married?
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah, twice.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm
Damn
bad.
it!
So, but
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. So,
I think I knew one. I did know one.
Yeah, you probably knew.
But it's when you guys first started dating, and I just think of you two as a couple now. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget about that you either had
Right.
passed because you guys are so good together.
Oh,
so
thanks.
good.
Yeah, she could do better, but
Yeah, true. That's what I told her like the first couple weeks. She's like, but I like him, and it's so easy because he's next door.
yeah, of course. I'm sure.
She did it. I'm kidding. I'm totally
Sure.
joking.
We know
I know,
Camus
it's all
didn't
good.
fall in love. She settled.
She totally did. God, I remember the first days. Oh my God. And we were walking on the track, and I was telling her, oh, I hate my job. And she's telling me all about Dennis and how she likes him. But there was this crazy lady, but they were divorced.
Allegedly.
That's right. And sorry, I probably shouldn't talk about that.
talk
And
about
she's
whatever
talking
you
about,
want.
oh my God, I like him so much. You need to listen to this podcast. He's got the sexiest. Isn't his voice so sexy?
It's funny.
Like,
That's
it's funny
what
how
my
it's
mom says.
changed.
'Cause my mom listens to every.
Shouts out Mama
and he
Pagnasty.
does.
Yeah,
He's
she's like,
got
oh, that voice. And I was like, yeah, I
great
know. You
voice.
should see him.
Right?
Well, she has met him,
And
but
Camus would be like, oh, she talked about you like 6 to 8 months before you guys started talking. Oh my God, my neighbor next door is so fucking. But I only see him at like random times. I'm like, dude, you need to hook that shit up. You need to make sure when he's home, you need something.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah.
sugar. The
Like,
old
we
sugar
kinda,
trick.
maybe we kind of planned it. No, because next time you talk to me, she's like, guess what? You'll never guess. I talked to my next door neighbor, and then now it's where it is now, and it's so awesome. It's so awesome.
Is awesome.
And it's so good. He's so good to the kids.
Oh yeah.
Oh, their kids are awesome. Your kids are awesome.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
it's absolutely wonderful.
It's
'Cause
fantastic.
Not every guy would be like that unless they really like
Those kids
somebody,
crack me up.
right? Unless you really like someone,
Right,
you're not going to
yeah.
meet their kids,
We
right?
had two of the boys on the podcast. I don't know if
I
you
know.
heard that one.
I heard.
Oh, I didn't know if you
Yeah,
listened
I
to it.
did.
That was a tough one. They were a little nervous.
You
they were
need to
shy.
get Alex on there.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to.
He'd forget and he'd be talking about.
Yeah,
People
your
could probably
boys
use
are
another
awesome.
kid-friendly one after all the shit that we talk.
No, so anyway, since we're on that subject, me and Camus met November 1st last year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How do you remember? It was November 1st. We both hung over.
No, I was.
Halloween.
It's a legit question.
You know, before that, I thought the same thing. Like I had seen her for a while. She
Really?
lived there for maybe 6-8 months before we met.
Exactly.
And I was same thing. I'm like, I should just be like, hey, I'm Dennis. I'm Spicy.
so
I'm
you
your
were
naiber
thinking I'm
next door.
spicy.
Yeah,
Any
yeah,
chance
totally.
you have some sugar?
If you said
or
I'm
anything like
spicy,
that?
I'm your neighbor. I don't know if she would have
But,
been okay with that.
But no, it was
So spicy.
it was November 1st last year. Me and the homeboy Rob Long were going to see the Prof concert in Benson. And if you don't know who Prof is, he's one of the best white rappers today, other
Yeah,
than
he's
Eminem,
pretty-
other than Marshall Mathers, other
Really?
than B-Rabbit. He's great. He's fantastic. He's from Minnesota. One of the best concerts. And
Where's
we're-
that?
He's pretty underground, I would say. He's not.
What's
I
that?
don't think he has.
Where was the concert?
Waiting Room in Benson.
Oh yeah, I've heard about it, but never been there.
Oh, it's great. Benson's popping right now. Benson's
Yeah.
awesome. So anyway, I was going to that concert with Rob Long. Does the animal facts for the podcast.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Rob Long. Shouts out to Jameson and Sons. Go fuck yourselves. But, but it was November 1st. We had tickets to the show. We were going to that show tonight, and I saw somebody in my front yard. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I see Cam chasing Coco, the dog. So I go out, ask her if she needed help.
Nice, good.
And,
Well,
and then-
he had told me. He's like, I got a neighbor. He's like, I need to.
Really?
He goes, I need to talk to her. He goes, piece of shit neighbor. But I was like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah. Well, cause yeah. He's like, what neighborhood? And I was like, oh, chick, huh? Yeah. I go, how is she? And he's like, let's just say I need to go say hi.
Yeah, for real. And she was
Yeah,
talking to me
so-
on the other side
Right.
of it.
So, which is pretty cool.
I love it.
Yeah, so we met almost a year ago, and no, she's fucking awesome. She's fucking awesome, man. I'm glad
So
we met. And then,
you
so we
went out
met.
there.
So I helped her get
Good
Coco,
call.
and then
Nice
introduced
move.
myself, and we talked.
Oh,
and,
so
and I told her
maybe she let Coco out on purpose.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm thinking in my mind.
This motherfucker
'cause I
better
know-
help.
I'm thinking in my mind.
she's
when she
throwing
was
treats
saying,
in the yard. Coco, go get it.
Go get him.
That's awesome.
So I went out, we talked, introduced myself, and we talked for maybe 5-10 minutes, and then I think I gave her my phone number, and I said we should definitely go out for a drink and talk and hang out sometime. And
I remember her telling me about that.
Very shortly after that, we did, and she's
been regretting it ever since.
She's
Yeah,
regretting it ever
yeah.
since, and
Oh,
I'm
no.
clinging on for dear life.
I love it. I love it. I think it's great. Like, I think it's it's just nice to see your friends and the kids and everybody so happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's nice on my side of it. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, it is. And then my
bitching.
son told me, I mean, just,
Yeah.
he's so sentimental about how much, he's so great and I like him so much and he's so good. Because he's caring about his friend and he's
Yeah.
like, and Javi likes them a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So they,
All
because
the
they
boys
know
are
the
awesome.
inside stitch, of
Yeah.
what's going on.
You know,
So-
and then, yeah, they say great things about me. You know, they're like, oh, he's fucking awesome. 20% of that is me. The other 80% of that is the cats because they love the cats. Like, they come over every day.
bitches.
They come over
The
every
cats,
day.
not the
Actually,
kids.
they saw the kids and the
Yeah.
cats in the backyard. They're like, we gotta see if Dennis is home.
They're like, hey, how you doing? You know, can we see the cats? Well, yeah, come on. So, but they like me too. They definitely like me
actually
too. But
really do.
know about the cats. You
They
know?
really do. And thanks for picking him up. He helps me out.
Yeah.
He does. It's great.
Oh, so back away from this
Anyway,
lovey-dovey
yeah.
stuff. So,
What is
Lonely
it?
Island.
I
Collaborating
need
with
to
Justin
watch
Timberlake.
this. I wrote it down
Yeah.
for tonight.
They did Dick in the Box at the end of the episode, or at the end of that video. They get arrested because allegedly you can't have your dick in the box. It's a Halloween costume at the
or
beginning.
cock in a box.
Or cock in the box. So it's Halloween maybe. I don't know. Or it's just an idea to have their dick in the box. They go to jail. At the next video was Mother Lover. It's their video for
Yes.
Mother's Day with Susan
Oh,
Sarandon.
yes, I
and then
saw
the,
that one, Mother
Yes,
Lover.
they did it for
because,
Mother's
To me,
Day.
that's my favorite
That's
one.
my-
That
that's
is
me too.
awesome. I
Great.
did see, I forgot about that
Our
one.
buddy Meston sends us that video every
Every
Mother's Day.
Dude,
Yeah.
and it's
I look
that's
forward.
awesome.
I look forward to that text. Like
That's
every year.
awesome.
Yeah.
Because
So
that is a great
the
video. We
beginning
need to
of-
watch that.
Yeah,
too.
at the beginning of that video, they get out of jail. They throw away their boxes
Yeah,
with
with
the
the
dick
holes.
holes in them.
No, they do.
And then they're
Yes,
like-
They throw them in the trash can.
And then
Yeah,
they realize
like
it's
they're
Mother's
done. That's when
Day.
the beat hits.
Yeah, the beat hits, and it's
Yes.
Mother's Day.
And Justin Timberlake's going after the mother.
They both do.
They
They,
both-
they
they-
switch moms.
That's the point.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, now I
Yeah.
They didn't know
remember.
what to get each other for Mother's Day.
Right.
So they got
Their
each
mom,
other.
so,
That's right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that
and
video's great.
and the fact that it's like Susan Sarandon and I can't think of
They're
her
both
other name.
cougars.
Yeah,
Sexy
for
as fuck.
sure.
Who else is in it? I just
I can
remembered
see her
But then I
face.
was thinking Gaga in the three-way. I got
Yeah.
it.
And
Well,
that
then-
one, and that one, this is the third part of the same thing, same characters with the.
Ow.
this chair's, yeah, the chair.
Ow.
You all right?
Yeah. Took it right in the ass, huh?
Oh yeah.
Ah,
You all right?
not at my butthole, just the outside.
Oh,
of
well,
it.
that's lucky.
I was gonna grab it here. Let's get you a better chair. We've had bad chair luck.
Well,
with
and
this.
I leaned back in that.
No, it's
It happens.
It's our fault. That's what we gotta have people
Yeah, I
say
bet it
about this.
hurts.
I was gonna see. Is it
Yeah.
bloody? I was gonna have Andy Reid look to see if it was bloody.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm actually the
Let me go under the
here.
hood.
Put your head up under there.
While you're there.
Check it out. I always go, like when my butt itches, like not the inside, the outside. I hate it because people are like probably thinking,
Oh, when you say your
right?
butt
When you butt
itches,
itches,
they're
they're
like,
thinking in your
Yeah.
butthole,
you
right?
talking about the hole or what?
Yeah.
No, I'm always talking about the outside because
Yeah.
like girls when they wear like Spanx or you wear nylons or anything like that because the Spanx go up to here, right
Right.
up to your boobs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, because you're wearing them and it sucks everything in your hips, your legs, everything, and it's real strong halfway down your thigh,
Okay.
and then it's pantyhose, so it holds everything in.
Gotcha.
But if you sweat a little bit. It is so
I bet it's
itchy,
itchy as
dude.
fuck.
Yeah.
You sweat a little bit, and then you're itching the outside. That's when you're like, my butt itches, you know. And like, or you sit on like the stadium seats if
Yeah.
your shorts are too short,
Oh, shit.
it'll start
Burn.
itching because it's that has those little flakes in it. Think about at the football stadiums and stuff. That's why I wear pants all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It's that fiberglass.
Oh yeah.
And it's itchy, and your butt just wants to itch so bad. Right? So
No,
if you tell
seriously,
your
your
friend
butt-
my butt is itchy, it doesn't mean my inside, my
Right.
A lot
butthole.
of
Because
times
I would go do that
Yeah,
myself.
yeah.
Yeah, when I'm saying
for
that,
sure.
I'm
Most
usually-
people, I'd say my butthole is.
yeah, when it's, if my butt's itchy, it's my
Like we
butthole.
said, yes.
It's my butthole.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
See, because you're a man.
And I
Because
got
everything
sweat.
is covered all
I
the
gotta
way up.
sweat. I gotta do a safety wipe. But yeah, if I'm like my cheeks,
Yeah.
if they itch, it's all right.
Or if you have a fart on deck, you can. And
Yeah.
it itches it. That's one of the best things. When the
Really?
butthole itches and you fart and it doesn't itch anymore, you're like, I've accomplished things in my life.
Really?
It's the
That'd
best.
be awesome. See, that would work on a girl. So, like, when you go to the bathroom, sometimes Dan, if he has a really gross one, he'll be like, I have to shower.
Oh yeah. I got a friend
Yeah.
like
Because if
that.
you have a hairy
every,
butt,
every
right?
time he shits, he's like, I'm just gonna shower.
Because
That's just the
it
best.
sticks in the poop, probably,
So,
huh?
oh yeah, got
I
those
would
old
use-
dingleberries.
Yeah, that's what I would think. That
Gotta
would
avoid
suck.
those.
That would suck. Sorry, Dan, if you're listening. Probably be so pissed.
Nah, nobody knows.
I just took a
yeah.
shit. I got a shower.
Dan's such a
What?
good guy. Like
He is a good
He
guy.
like you said, he's a good looking man. He's awesome. Hanging out with him, he's awesome. He's one of those kind of guys, like when you see him, you're just like, I just want to give this guy a big hug, you know?
Yeah.
You know he's gonna get. He's got to be.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever hugged him.
Super
I
cool
think
dude.
he's gonna
You
be
should
a
just
big
do
hug,
it.
a good hugger. Next time I see him.
He is. No, that's what's funny. He hates hugging.
Really?
He
Oh.
hates anything being close to anybody. I'll
Really?
hug him or kiss him. He hates it. His whole
Really?
family hates it.
I wonder
His
if I
parents
hugged him, 'cause
never,
I'm a
ever-
hugger.
I'm such a
A
hugger.
couple of weeks ago when we were all
Dude,
at.
I want that shirt that says my arms were made for hugging. There's a shirt.
That
You're
is
a hippie.
awesome.
Did we even talk about your costume yet?
Yeah, we
okay,
did.
okay. I was gonna say you're a hippie. You look like a big time hugger now.
Yeah, I know, and I'm such a hugger.
Yeah.
Hugger.
Hugger.
No,
What?
man,
It's a
Dan
party
and I
now.
had been dating like 2 months, and we were in the grocery store, and I used to, I'd work my day job, and then I'd tend bar at night, because I was like 23, 20, you know?
And you're only about what, 24 now?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I was like 23, and so I was tending bar like 3 nights a week, and that's how we met
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day. Gay in a bar. Who'd you meet on Valentine's Day in a bar? Cliche. But anyway,
he met
so
his
we're-
fucking neighbor.
High fives.
Fuck both of you guys.
Right? Sorry, it's true. But at least you guys have the same. Anyway, so we're at the grocery store, and it's like daytime, and we're at the grocery store, and this guy who's a regular at the bar, okay, always there every single night, and he's always wasted, and he would give me a big, hey Elaine, and give me a big hug every night. So we're in the grocery store, and I was like, hey, and I won't say his name, but I was like, hey, Marty, and I went to give him a big hug, and he like totally like backed up and put his arms around him, and he goes, I don't know who you are, and he's in the bar every fucking night. Oh yeah, but he was sober, so we had no idea who it was. So to this day, it was 15 years ago, my husband's like, remember when he tried to hug you, or you tried to hug him, and he wouldn't hug you back. He brings that up. Oh, he just brought it up last weekend
That's
because he
awesome.
thought it was hilarious. He's like, that dude totally didn't want to fucking hug you. And he's an old dude, you know? Who would want to?
It's funny because like my family is a hugger, but my dad's side is not. Like all of my grandpa's brothers stuff are not, but my mom.
We're huggers.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm a
no,
big time
my
hugger.
no. Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
love
I knew
it.
it because of my mom and my mom's side. Like my grandma Karen, which is my mom's mom, she'll hug. And first time she meet him, my mom's like, "We're a hugger. Sorry if you're not." And she
Yep.
just goes in for it. But my mom's the type of person, like nobody's gonna say no to my mom.
No,
so
no.
And nobody says
Shouts
no
out
to
Mama
me, too.
Pagnasty.
When I'm showing apartments, I always be like, I feel like I need to give you a hug. But only do the girl, not the guy.
Right.
Yeah, you only look at the girl, because if you look at that guy once, they won't come back, because that girl will be like,
You see how that bitch was looking
Yep,
at you?
That makes
yep.
Fucking bitches are
But
catty.
anyway, hugging.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love
Yeah.
hugging.
You
But my
can-
husband's
like-
so not a hugger.
There's
Really?
so
I wonder if I hugged him.
If you did, I love it.
Dude, a good hug can get you through a week. Like seriously,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
I love some bomb ass hugs.
And
for
just,
sure.
I hug people because once I made a connection, we gotta hug it.
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah.
hug it
Yeah,
out.
Absolutely.
Like,
We
not
hug
just a
out after every
handshake. I don't
podcast.
feel
We hug
that's
out, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
After
I
every
do.
hug-
You feel
podcast,
like
we,
there's-
as soon as we hit stop, we're like, fuck,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
We just hug. It's
I hug
awesome.
the guys at work. I hug everybody.
And it all goes back to your childhood.
Something-
Because Dan, his parents, he's never heard from his mom, I love you. Never. Never in his
weird.
life. His whole life. And his sisters are the same way. Like when I go to give them hugs, they're very, very tentative.
Yeah.
They're not.
It's that
their
weird butt
spouses-
out hug.
Yeah. And their spouses feel the same way. Their spouses are totally like,
Right.
their spouses are like, yeah, we don't hug. She won't ever hug me. Like, it's so crazy because it's the same with my husband. But if you grew up that way, I guess.
I didn't grow up hugging.
It's
I think when I was
sad.
a kid, but now I'm like, no, I'll fucking hug this shit. And I get compliments. They're like, you give strong hugs. Like, yeah, I do.
You should see my handshakes.
You should see my handshakes. Oh my god.
Oh, shit. We totally went off subject.
We did.
No,
We'll
it's-
get back to it. That's what happens.
It's all right. I love it. I'm having
rabbit
so much.
holes.
I'm
Yeah,
having so much fun.
This
Yeah.
isn't structured. We go wherever the conversation leads us. We could do anything we want to do. You know?
This is so much fun.
Okay, good.
And I
I'm glad
love
you're having
listening
fun.
to you guys.
I love-
I've
no,
listened
appreciate
to
it.
I've listened to 7 episodes now. I think I'm on 8 right
That's
now.
awesome.
The
Yeah.
8th one.
Oh,
But I
thanks.
skipped around a little bit. I went to the Camus one. I went to the little guys one. I went to your sister one.
Yeah, and you like
Yep,
that one, right?
I really did. Yeah.
A lot of people say they really like that one. It was one of our most controversial ones because she didn't listen to us. She didn't follow directions. And then she disagreed with us a little bit. Like,
Which is good.
Which
It's
is good. We
Yeah.
like that. We
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, the big thing about Ashley Graham, right?
Yeah, it was Ashley
She
Graham.
got an Ashley
And
Graham.
she's so hot.
Yeah, she's smoking hot. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Oh yeah, I think so.
So
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
Because I listened to it and I sent it to Camus. I go, dude, I love the way your man feels about a woman. Because it was awesome. And your sister caught me off guard. I will say I understand what she says on severely obese people.
Right.
Like, we shouldn't be looking up to and just let anybody do what they want and just do it, because that's not right.
No.
But the severely obese people definitely shouldn't be looked up to. But someone a size 12?
Yeah.
Dude, that's normal.
Ashley Graham is a woman.
To have someone actually be a size 12 these days is hard.
Yeah.
Because these women are freaking 22,
Well, the ones they show
28.
in the magazines, that's not a woman to me,
Well, and it's not legit. It's not real.
Yeah, they Photoshop that shit. They spray paint them, and no.
Your sister surprised me though.
Yeah, it surprised me too.
Because she's a hot chick. She's not fat.
No, but yeah, it surprised me too. Like her thoughts on it. I would think women would be on our side with that stuff.
You would think,
but no, everybody's entitled, and I was.
Absolutely.
I like going back and forth. I like going back and forth
absolutely.
with that, and just to hear other people's opinions. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and we'll talk about it. But yeah, I think.
Shouts out J-Ho.
Shouts out J-Ho for sure.
Yeah, J-Ho, it was great. You were awesome.
Yeah.
I was very surprised.
Yeah.
I understand what you said about the severely obese not looking up to them, but this chick was
and
hot.
I think it's like the media wants. This is what we want you to think is cool.
Absolutely.
This is what we want you to think is hot. And then for women, women have to be like, this is bullshit. And then men are like, yeah, that's not what we want. We don't want a bony chick that's on the cover of this whatever magazine. Like, we want a woman. Like, you could have scars. We want one. Like Louis C.K.'s
awesome.
bit. You've
And
been
that's
through
what
some
most
shit.
men think.
Yeah, that's like saying all women want, like the guys on the cover of magazines. They're all shaved,
tall,
chest.
skinny, dark.
Yeah, they're just skinny.
And they're almost always gay.
Like Tarzan, like the new Tarzan
Well, they
came
are.
out.
And women, I mean, they're pretty.
Yeah. I think women want a man that's going to protect them, not
I
somebody
want a
that shaves
man.
his chest, dyes his frosted tips of his hair. And,
I don't want a
Yeah, I
pretty
think-
boy. I want a guy with, if we're going to get broken into, he's going to step up to the plate, not be like, oh, don't steal my hair products.
Yeah, right, exactly. And the
He
man,
may not be able to protect you, but at least your hair will look good going down.
Smart ass. I love it.
yeah, and I think the same thing. Man want a woman, you don't want a girl.
Yeah, you're right. You don't want like a 13-year-old boy body.
No, absolutely
Like,
no. You want a woman.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely. Yeah, I think it's.
But it's crazy because I look at the magazines, but not that I think about it because, we know that that's not right and there's this movement and let's do this. But it's crazy because I still look at that magazine and still want to look like that.
Right.
And I know better.
Yeah.
And I know
Right.
I'm not going to and I know better, but it
still.
is like, I try to be like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Right.
But really, that is what we're looking up to as far as
What
idealism, I guess,
what popular media wants you to think is beautiful, and it's never been thicker women. Never has. Now
Except
it's starting to.
Kardashian, like it's the big thing in middle school to have a big butt.
Yeah, now
Like,
now
two girls
it's,
got in a fight over who had
yeah,
the bigger butt.
yeah,
I'm
now,
not shitting.
no,
you.
no, I
now
heard
it's
that.
actually popular to be like, men like
That's awesome.
big, not big, you know what I mean?
They
But
like big butts and they
they're
can't
like big
lie.
butts, yeah, and that's normal now. And yeah.
You brothers are kids.
But yeah, it's like, oh no, that's what men want, and women are like, no, that's what I have. Like before, like Ashley Graham, they were like you're not doing the swimsuit edition. You're chunky or whatever, and now the men are like, no, bring that. No, we like that. I'm like, oh my god, dude, I sent a tweet out. I don't know, I don't play this game, but there's a game. It's called, god damn it, I want to say it's Strike Force. The one they used to do the commercials with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I think it is Strike Force.
Now they have commercials with like the same women that run around with Ashley Graham, like these plus size models, if you will. They got a couple commercials.
I don't think I've seen
They're
them.
oh my god, they're on Twitter, and I saw one on TV. I thought it's just these 4 or 5 girls. They're in bikinis. They're thicker girls though. Like the video with Lil Dicky.
Oh yeah,
and, they're
just
like
a little
that.
thick.
Just a little thick. They're like that, and they're fucking in bikinis. They're playing this game. So I was like,
it's a rap song.
Right
I
that,
have to
yeah,
write
right.
this all down.
It's by,
'cause you guys
Trinidad
won't remember,
James.
right?
Yep.
Featuring
But,
Mystical
yeah,
and Lil
Just a
Dicky.
little what?
Just a little
thick.
Okay.
But write down that Strike Force. We watched the commercial,
Strike
but there
Force?
I've seen multiple commercials with this, and it's just
Got
these
you bigger
girls,
notepad.
these thick, beautiful women.
Oh, yeah.
And they're playing that game, and I'm like, that's why I tweeted that. I said these, and I think I never played the game. It's not gonna make me play the game, but I like commercials way better than Arnold Schwarzenegger commercials. And I was like, yeah, these commercials are making me feel a little funny in my pants.
Yeah,
You know,
for
because,
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't
I would never want to be. You don't compare yourself to dudes on magazines, right?
No, of course not.
Exactly, because
not.
guys have just a very. I want to eat. I want
Yeah,
to sex.
and
Eat, sleep, and fuck.
Really, pretty much. You keep those things happy, 3 things happy, your life is so much better.
Yeah, and I think some people are like that. I think more women are conscientious about conscientious.
Nailed it.
Yeah. But
the only reason
about
I
their
did
body,
Hey,
like
costume, you got it.
Yeah, I don't ever weigh myself. I work out, but I don't weigh myself.
Oh my God, I weigh myself every single day.
Yeah, I don't look in the mirror and be
Every
like,
day.
I need to
Crazy.
fix this
Oh,
or whatever.
I'm 20 pounds heavier than I was than I want to be.
Elaine, don't do.
Oh, I know. Isn't that weird though?
No, you look great.
I know, and I know.
For people listening, Elaine looks fantastic.
Well,
She's
and I know
beautiful.
that
She's
because I'm a
beautiful
normal woman, but I used to be like stop head. Like
Right.
it sucks as you get older. Like
I don't know.
You've turned heads your whole life. People have always looked at you, and do you know what I'm saying?
I used
and
to
I'm
turn
still
heads.
good for where I'm at, but I was better.
No, don't.
I see
No,
what
I'm
you're
just
saying.
saying.
Disagree.
But it's just kind of like being a woman to being a 20-year-old, from being a 20-year-old to being a teenager. Like
And
things happen,
yeah,
you change.
That's in your.
And I'm almost 40,
No.
and I look good than some 40.
No, that's in your
Right?
head though.
Right.
Elaine, that's in your head though. Like going back to Louis C. We bring up comedy bits because we both like stand-up comedy. And Louis C.K.'s like.
I love Louis C.K.
Louis
He's got a
C.K.
new show, by the way, One
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Oh shit. Okay.
Really good. Really good.
So
I'm gonna
write that down. Write that down. So Louis C.K. in one of his bits. This is 10 years ago because he was talking about being 40 and he's like, I love my wife. He's like, my wife. She's got age. She's got character. She's been through some shit. She's popped out a couple kids. And he's talking about girls. He's like, I don't want a girl. I want a woman who's experienced, who's been through shit, who's had people come out of her body and then step on her dreams. That's and he's like, you're not a woman.
True.
You're not a woman until you've had that shit happen to you and you've been through
awesome.
shit. You have character.
So
he's
true.
like, I don't want a girl in her 20s who's out and wearing nothing. It's 2 degrees, and she's like, "Oh, this club's gonna be so fucking great." You
Yeah.
don't want a girl, you want a woman. You want a woman.
It was fucking Kansas City. It was like 2 degrees out, and I had on a fucking strapless, short skirt, high heels, freezing my ass off. No way. And now I would either be at home or if I'm gonna go out, I'm wearing my fucking coat, hat, gloves, those shit. I would so much rather. And I've got stretch marks. I've got C-section scars.
I've
got all that shit.
Yeah, and no real man is gonna be like, no, bro, it's not gonna happen.
Nope.
She had a couple of stretch marks.
Really?
I'm out. Yeah,
See,
no real man.
But when you're younger,
When you're
younger, it's all about how you look.
I mean, I'm sure. Like I said earlier, I said I used to turn heads. That wasn't my final thought. I wasn't being cocky. I still turn
really.
heads because I have a very distinctive laugh. So that's like,
Right.
So when I get people like, what the hell?
And you're funny, and you are good looking, though.
Oh, thanks.
Absolutely.
Even with the stash, it's probably what just takes it to the
I
next
gotta
notch.
see a real photo.
What I was gonna say is like Martin Lawrence. I think I've said on the podcast before, but he's always like, I'm a titty man. I love titties. All men love titties,
Poor
and it doesn't
guy.
matter
I
if you
feel
have
bad.
huge, small, even if it's just a little bump. I don't care. If you have stretch marks, I'll look between the lines.
That's true.
Which is that's I'm just like I mean that's how I think.
Because some people have little ones. They've
Yeah.
had kids. They're just
Doesn't matter.
they're just little.
Doesn't matter.
That Louis C.K.'s bit, I'm not going to repeat it, but it's fucking great. But I believe that's true. Like, you want a woman. You don't want a girl,
I do like
There's
that.
nothing wrong with an older woman. There's nothing wrong with a bigger woman. Somebody who's real, and that's sexy,
Like super fat, where they have a
No,
penis.
no, I'm not.
It's a butt in the front.
Yeah.
It's a penis. That's the
Or a
term.
fupa.
The legal
A
term.
fupa. Legal term. Not legal, but it's the medical.
I've heard of fupa.
Fupa?
Fat
You gotta look that up.
fat upper pussy area.
So
Or if
that
it's
is
a guy.
a total anagram.
Yeah.
But I really think it's called a penis.
But if it's a guy, it's fat upper pee area.
But that is sick. I saw a girl yesterday and she had it and she was wearing stretch pants. It's like, really? Why would you wear stretch pants? Like, you're giving us that want to wear yoga pants for comfortability a bad name because people are bitching about that. It's like, but I like it and I don't look like a sow.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Sorry.
Not at all.
But don't make me feel guilty about
men-
wearing my fucking
Yeah, no, you
pants
shouldn't.
on.
Yeah,
They shouldn't feel guilty either.
Men love yoga pants. I love yoga pants. Women love yoga pants because they're comfortable. Yeah, and
I
I'm not.
read
I'm,
a big thing about fucking yoga pants, how people shouldn't wear them in public. They should only wear them to yoga and blah, blah, blah.
whoever wrote that is a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I think
Fuck
it was
that
a
guy.
woman, actually.
She's a weirdo.
No, I read an article about somebody wrote this big article about it. It was like upset. So how they protested is they held a yoga pants parade. Like a bunch of women dressed up yoga pants and just like walk down like the main street of this town.
Yeah, because you know how comfortable that is. That's like you wearing a fucking jump up suit.
I mean, I used to wear
God bless America.
Seriously, we don't get a dress like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I was in high school, like I played football and it got cold. I used to wear tights. Like, but they're a little thicker for like winter tights.
Yeah.
Those were comfortable as fuck. So I can only imagine.
Yeah, dang.
Think about it. All day we're wearing either skirts and shirts, and we're dressed up in a dress, and we have high heels on. And by the end of the day, you're exhausted. So on your day off, you want to wear yoga pants,
Absolutely,
and a shirt, and a sports bra, not a regular bra.
Yeah.
Oh, so comfortable. And then just and
I think it's a sexy ass
that's
look.
what I want to
Yeah,
wear. It is a sexy look. And yeah, you know what? Fat people might do it, but you know what? The fat people that do it, they're just probably looking for attention or think they're skinnier than they are.
or they just don't give a fuck. Some
Or they
people don't give
care.
a fuck. And
you know what?
I
That's
respect
fine.
not giving a fuck. But when I talk about women, but no, you don't.
Sometimes you can see like the hail damage.
Oh,
It's
they'll
like
have-
call Allstate.
Yeah.
Plug.
But yeah, some people just don't give a fuck. You go into Walmart or some of these places, or if you ever go into Council Sippy,
C-Bang.
C-Bang. I've never heard that.
You know where I heard it
Actually,
from?
where did you hear
Somebody who grew up there. That's what they used to call
No
it.
shit.
C-Bang.
Really?
Yep.
Actually, Bellevue one's worse than Council Bluffs one.
I don't know if I've ever been in a
Best
Council
people
Bluffs.
watching ever. You guys,
bet.
we should
the
get
Bellevue-
fucked up. We should sit.
Halfway there.
Dude, I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. We should go sit on the thing. It would be great.
Just people watching.
Just watch and take notes.
No, the Bellevue
And you know
Walmart
the
is one of
best
the worst ones
Oh, the
of
worst
all
ones
time.
ever. And so you could just take notes, or we could just laugh, or we could. There was one more thing I was going to say we could do.
How douchey
Kidnap.
are we? Just
Were
go in
you-
there
were you gonna go-
making fun. Fuck them.
Are you
Dude,
kidnap?
you could. No, I know what it is. You make up what their conversation is with
Oh,
the fucking
yeah.
cashier.
Yeah.
And the cashier's going to be like, not hello, not welcome, not nothing. $2.43, and then be staring at a screen when you give him $3. Like, oh, I can't go back that change unless I look exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, come on.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy.
It's a train wreck.
Just you can't
It
make
is.
fucking change. It
Yeah.
happened to me today, and I was like, all right, you're pissing me off. That's
Right.
why I love to go to Baker's, because Baker's has like
where I
experience
go.
and older
That's
people.
exactly where I go.
Dude, you got to go to Baker's
That's where I
and
roll.
Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they have smart people.
Yeah.
Walmart, I'm like, they can't even make change, and it pisses me off. And then you try to go anywhere, like it gives me a panic attack. My boys
Right.
were laughing once I started sweating.
You're turning red right now. So.
I know, because I don't go there. I don't go there, and I don't mean to be a snot, but I can't handle it.
No, I hear you.
I
get
can't
anxiety
handle
too
it.
when
It
I
gets
get around
me like
people.
really fucking stressed out, and then
Yeah.
I'm in line forever, and it's like, are you fucking
kidding me? Yeah.
me?
It's
I
a-
will go to the self
You can
checkout,
go-
but why go to her? Because she's telling me, move the area, remove the bagging area, remove the bagging area, scan your item. I already fucking did. Dude, I did it like 3 fucking times, and then I have to have the assistant come over anyway. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you're like, why? So I had 3 things today at Baker's,
Yeah.
and they shut the lady that was talking off.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And beep, beep, beep.
Yep.
Put it through.
Boom.
Good to
In
go.
and out.
Not fucking place the item in its
Yeah.
Siri's bitchy fucking, like, sister.
Yeah.
You know? It's like Siri's sister. Seriously. Oh, fucking bitch.
Shit. I want to
Do
get.
you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. And the people watching there is great. I do not ever go to that Walmart.
We should probably do that,
There's
though.
a neighborhood Walmart down the street from me.
Oh,
And
isn't
that's
it the
I go there,
best?
but most of the time I go to Baker's. The big Walmart, I don't go there. It's
No.
a mess unless it's for certain things, and then I people watch and I'm in and out. I don't want to fuck around
Yep.
there.
See,
It's
you're
a
lucky
mess.
because the spot you're at, the
Yeah.
Bellevue, the neighborhood one's closed.
Yeah.
Baker's is closed.
Yep.
When you're where I'm at,
Yeah.
Baker's is right there. But
Yeah.
if you need, say, ribbon, Walmart is right there, or you could drive to Target. Okay, you know where I'm at, Fontenelle
Yep.
area.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you could drive to Walmart, or you could drive all the way out to 370 and 36th Street.
Yeah, for Baker's. Yeah.
The
Yeah, that's a
Baker's
long
there
drive.
and Target.
Yeah. That's a
And
long
when
drive.
you just want to just get it done,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a tough spot. Yeah.
See,
I'm
so then
lucky
I
I'm
try to
close.
go in there and think I'm going to be fine, and I park on the very, very side,
Yeah.
and I walk in the side doors,
Yeah.
everything's side, and I know I'll be the hottest chick in there. And I'll be just woken up and be like, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, they're actually looking at me because they think I look good.
Yeah. You do.
Gotta keep going in there.
You do. And we got some questions we want to get to.
Yeah, let's get to them.
But before
Sorry.
that, we'll finish up Lonely Island.
So
it goes Dick in the
like
Box.
50
Dick in the
ago.
Box. It goes to Mother Lover, and at the end of Mother Lover, it starts the beginning of the third one, which is with Lady Gaga, which is It's Not
ain't
Gay
gay.
If It's in a Three-Way.
ain't gay
Another
if it's
phenomenal
a
one.
That's
a great
isn't
Halloween
it
costume
actually
idea.
the
Dude,
actual
that is such a
tuxes
great
and-
idea.
Yeah, is the name of the
You got
actual
the
video
Gaga.
Golden Rule?
The Golden Rule.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
that's the
Golden
actual
Rule.
I
name
didn't
of the
know
video.
that.
Yep, the Golden
You know how
Rule.
many times we've watched
Yeah,
those?
we've watched. So
that's what you were saying.
So I was getting to that.
Jesus, you would even know the official name.
Yeah.
You
So
guys
we
are
would
nerds.
hang out, whether it was a bunch of us Army guys or here at the house. I got Xbox on my hooked up to my TV, and we would pass around the remote, and everybody. So how we would do it when we would
Sorry,
kick
Andy.
it, we would drink and watch YouTube. And I pick a video, I would pass you the remote, then you would pick a video, and then so and so would pick a
we
video.
should do that.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's how we roll. But we
I
won't do
like
that.
that.
We won't do that because we'll be watching the Huskers. game.
Huskers.
Yeah.
So,
Ugh,
but
I don't know.
I don't know how late you're welcome to stay for
I'll
a
have
week
to wait
if you want
till
to.
I hear from my husband. Oh, I shut my phone off.
Yeah, smart. No, but you're welcome to stay as long as you want. After this, we're watching the Husker game. But anyway, so
Thank you.
No problem. We'll feed you. We'll take care of you.
Like you should be like, get out. Okay, you're here. Get out. Get the fuck out. That's not Dennis. Or that's not. Sorry. Oh my god.
It's all right. No
That's
worries.
not spicy.
There's no worries. But then, so anyway, so those are the Lonely Island videos. Those are the Lonely Island videos. The three that are connected, and then the rest of them are just different with different artists and stuff like that. But I wanted to go back again, so we finished that up. Finished YouTube talking about women and how you want a real woman, women want a real man. Yeah. I'm not saying I think a woman is just a real person. Of course, you could be thick. I'm not saying fat, sloppy is not what I'm talking about. That's not ideal.
You don't
That's
want
not what
someone
you're
that
looking
doesn't
at.
take care of
No,
themselves.
absolutely not. And you got people like that. They're wearing stretch pants. They got their shirt, the bottom of their belly hanging out of their shirt, like
they're
sloppy.
fucking,
That's not what I'm talking about.
They're disgusting, and they're getting
Yeah.
shit they shouldn't be getting, and
Yeah.
that makes me sad.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like if you're a little thick, if you're Ashley Graham.
No, you're normal.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's better to me, a lot
'Cause
better
it's
than me
normal.
than somebody who's bony. You know,
Yeah.
that's
I'm glad to
that's what's
hear
up.
that. I'm very glad to hear that.
Of course. So we
Because I
want
don't really get into it. It's like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we've had our ladies on the podcast. We've had J-Ho, my sister, on the podcast. You're the fourth guest on the podcast, fourth
a
female
woman.
guest on the
I was gonna say,
podcast.
that's a
So we
woman.
got questions for women. There's questions
Tell
that
me.
we're not going to
Let's
ask.
hear it.
We're not going to ask our women, your wife, my girlfriend, some questions. I'm definitely going to ask my sister any sexual questions.
Yeah.
So we got questions, but we're going to ask you.
tried,
We want to ask you some sex questions. We're going to
Okay.
ask you about porn. Before that, we want to get to know you a little bit better. You want to talk about like the work you do. I know you probably have some fucked up stories for managing apartments.
I got really
can
fucked
you-
up stories.
You can go however dark, deep you want to
Like
get
it's
into it,
really
or
dark.
Oh,
no, we
sure.
love
Because
that.
I thought I had seen fucking everything. I thought I had seen it all. I'd done it for 17 years. And you
Okay.
got to remember, you have 250 apartments or 312, or
Okay.
500 wherever I was. And then all of a sudden, you get to know these people. These people talk to you. Like,
Okay.
a lot of people are like, I never talked to my landlord. Oh my God, people would tell us their whole life
Oh,
stories.
I'm sure.
bet.
So this lady comes in, she moves to town, and we meet her daughter's 17, at Ralston. So excited about her new job, so into everything. So
Yeah.
she only lived there 3 months, but we were actually really, really close with her. And I get a phone call, and I'm like, they're like, the chick says, Elaine, get the fuck up here. And it was the girl, her name's Jessie.
The
She ended
17-year-old?
No, it was a friend that
Oh.
lived across the
Oh,
hall.
okay.
But she was a friend because of working there.
Right,
I
right.
became friends with and she
Yeah.
was cool. She smoked. She
Yeah.
was cool.
Right. Hell yeah.
So I'm like, she goes, get the fuck up here. And it's about 3:30, and it was on my birthday. We were about ready to have cake. And I was like, okay. So I ran up there. Or no, she goes, Lexi says her mom's dead. And I was like, what the fuck? So I said to the maintenance guys, I was like, Lexi says her mom's dead. They're in BT number 4. Let's go. So we go up there, and we run in, and I'm like this. Because you walk in living room, then bedroom. And I'm
Okay.
like, turning on everything, turning off everything.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
Trudy, because I'm thinking in my head, okay, she OD'd on pills, she fell,
Yeah.
she's drunk, she's
Yeah.
sleeping, because she was a little bit a little bit trashy,
Okay.
but not super bad, you know, because she had a nursing job. And
Okay,
she's making like $70,000.
Oh my God, nurses are some of the biggest party animals out there.
Right. She's
Shouts
like
out to
45
nurses.
and decent looking, and Lexi's adorable. She's half black. She's just stunningly gorgeous. And Lexi's up there screaming. Well, I didn't notice, and I just ran in, and I'm going just balls to the wall straight, and I have blinders on. You know what I mean?
Well,
You
you don't know
realize
what to
later.
expect.
So I'm
what's
going in, and then I went in the master bedroom, and I was like, Trudy, wake up! And I'm shaking her, and nobody's there yet. The police or cops.
Okay.
And Jesse had said, hey, I called 911. So I'm like, come on, Trudy, get up. And she's cold, so I knew I couldn't give her a CPR, but I was going to try anyway, so I turned her over, and I was like, Trudy. And that's when I saw her neck was slit almost all the way.
Jesus.
But all I saw was and I saw blood.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yep. And
And
you're
I
in a
ran
crime
out,
scene.
and I knew she was dead because she was cold.
Right.
For sure.
So then the address on it is wrong from what it should be.
Okay.
It should have been the front entrance, but it's the back entrance, so the cops can't find it.
So as an
firemen can't find
apartment
it.
manager, that's your fault.
No,
Not the murder, not the
actually,
murder.
No, it's actually the United States Postal Service.
Okay,
It's
that's
been
their
there since
fault.
1962.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry
It's
about
okay, no, because I questioned it too.
The address,
It's
not the
just like-
murder.
yeah, both. So I'm like flagging him down, like trying to flag him down, and the guy's like, calm down. I was like, I can't calm down. I just saw a dead body.
Right.
Like, I get it. You guys that are firemen, you probably see dead people all the time.
Oh,
and
even in my
it doesn't
sleep.
even faze you. You just
Yeah, no.
But still.
No, it's still. It's
no,
not,
but it
no,
doesn't
no,
really
you
phase you
never,
like someone who
I don't
doesn't
think you
deal
ever
with
get
it.
used
I'm
to
not. I'm not thinking about it.
But it's
You
a lot.
think it might be a possibility? I
No,
don't.
it's different if you know what to expect. And we every now and then we'll run into a dead body or somebody fucked up. Like, but yeah, if you know like you're going to a possible code 4 or possible somebody dead. You know about it. Your mind's ready. You're like, oh, here we go. You got gloves ready. In your situation, you kind of got a heads up, but you don't usually run
I'm
into
walking
that.
into
It's a lot
someone
different.
that I really like.
Yeah.
Her daughter's
That's a
saying
lot
she's
different.
dead.
That's
I'm thinking
shocking.
she like overdosed.
Right.
I don't see
And then-
this ever.
and now you see
I've
somebody's
only
neck.
seen 3 dead bodies before that.
Okay.
Okay.
You've never killed anybody though, correct? You don't have to answer.
I don't
You
really
don't.
want
Okay,
to
never
talk
mind.
about
Go
it.
next. Go next.
Whatever
go next.
you say,
Go
just
next.
do the
they were
opposite head
all,
motion.
They were all bodies, like either heart attacks or suicides
Yeah.
at my apartment.
Right.
So, but I'm not expecting this, right? And I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm like trying to get them over here, raising my hands, waving my hands. So I get the fire department, and the guy's like, you need to calm down. And I was like, dude, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucked up right now, you know? So then all of a sudden they're there. And
How the
police
fuck is
are
the
there.
fire department telling you what to do?
Fire department got there first.
I'd be like, well, they usually always get there first. Cops
guy
are
was
always
kind
like,
of a dick.
yeah, you'd be like, fuck you, you calm down. Why are you
Yeah,
getting over
I
me? You do
didn't,
your
though.
fucking
I was
job,
just
asshole.
like, I don't even know what I was thinking. So then the cops get there,
fucking
and the
union
cops
thugs.
are douchey. I'm sorry, the cops were like
Cops are
douchey.
always douchey in
Oh
my
my
experience.
god, they were so
I'm
stupid.
surprised.
They did not call. She was a minor. They did not call like CPS or someone to come in and talk to him. And this lady is yelling at her. She's 17, and this lady's yelling at her, questioning her.
Yeah, that's
Later, I'll get to that. It's
horrible.
fucked up.
That's horrible.
Yeah, sounds
So,
like it.
And
so I'm
weird.
like,
It's understandable. The cops always go on scene, and they, to me, like what I see at work, I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? And I always want to tell
They're
people who are
stupid.
underage to be
They're
like,
dumb.
calm the fuck down.
Right.
And I almost want to tell kids, like in car accidents, whatever, like, don't
That's
fucking
so
talk.
dumb.
I want
Don't
to be like,
talk.
don't
Don't say a
talk to
word.
them. Because they're always like, they're drunk. You smell alcohol? Like, no, I don't smell anything. We're trying to, they're hurt. We don't give a fuck what happened.
How they got there.
But we're like trying to
but
fix.
they're looking at the crime.
Yeah, but they're like,
You're
oh, are
trying
they
to
drunk?
help
Are they
them.
drinking? And I almost want to be like, we tell them like, look, you could fucking question them. We're trying to get them out of this vehicle. We're trying to stop bleeding and shit
Really?
like that. And I almost want to always be like, don't even talk to these motherfuckers. Call your parents or call a lawyer. You don't have to answer any fucking questions.
But you can't.
I don't know what I can and can't do. Usually we just push the cops away. Like, do your job and stop traffic so we don't. But anyway, so we don't
Right?
get I'm
Yeah.
so-
No, he's
that's what they
right,
do. But I'm
because they're stupid.
But I'm
so dumb. It's like I could do your job for you.
Yeah, all you
Not
do is
all of
fucking.
them. Not
all
all of them.
Yeah, all they do is they stop traffic for us pretty much in every call, whether it's a fire or a car accident or somebody's sick. Like, just make sure nobody runs in on us, panicking.
You guys are actually
whatever.
doing what's
we're
legit.
actually doing
What?
work, and they're actually like, I don't know. I'm shitting on the cops, but what I was gonna say was. I'm surprised that the fire department were dicks to you, because usually we're like, "Hey, are you okay?" No. And we'll be like, "Hey."
kind of a dick. What?
No, usually we'll be like, hey, are you okay? Or, what's going on? Usually the cops are dicks. Usually
the
fire
guy
department's
was mad.
okay.
He's like, the address should be over here, not here.
Oh,
and I was
there's
like,
dicks everywhere.
okay, because it was a Ralston guy. He was crazy. He was just a dick. I think it was like volunteer.
Oh, that's different then.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, OPD, we would have took care of you. I would have took care of you.
Well, anyway, it's not a huge deal.
No.
Because then everybody else
That's
is
not
cool.
what-
And then the cops were like, hey, the media is going to be here any minute. Would you guys want to go on camera? I would suggest not going. I said, absolutely not.
No.
And I said, and so they're like, okay, we're going to hide you guys. So they hid us, but we're still on the videos and stuff, like the back of my hand, the side. My hair, my son, Alex goes, your hair looked terrible. I know it was humid out, okay? But,
Hair looked
I know,
terrible.
and it was my birthday. You gotta remember, it was like so traumatic. So they took us downtown and they sat us all in rooms where they
separate.
interrogation
Like
rooms.
interrogation
They
rooms,
let
yeah.
me keep my purse. They let me keep my phone. They took everything away from the guys. It's
Really?
crazy,
Wow.
right? And then they took our stories and then they DNA swabbed us. They took pictures of our hands and our feet and like rubbed some stuff on our hands and all this stuff, right? Yeah. So what they were doing though is like ruling us out as suspects.
For sure.
Right.
Because it was that
You guys
guy.
were there before the police got there.
They were men, so I think that's why because we were there before the police, the
Right.
fire department, or anybody was there. So then Trudy, it was her ex. She had 2 restraining orders on him. He cut her all the way across the throat. We had seen him for about a week, and I called public safety to say, hey, can you watch out for this guy? Because this guy's sitting here. We don't know who he is.
Right.
He's outside smoking, and I'm getting complaints about it. Well, then what he did is he put a T-shirt over the girl's TV. He waited till Lexi left for school, put a T-shirt over the TV, and it said "Suddenly Single."
Jeez.
I didn't see any of this.
Right.
It totally
No.
was like so one,
Yeah.
you know.
When your SNS nervous system
he had
kicks
killed
up,
her.
you
This
get...
was 3:30 in the morning. He had killed her at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
The girl upstairs had heard screaming and shrieking. She called her mom and goes, "What do you think I should do?" And the mom's like, "Just stay out of it." She could have called 911.
Yeah.
But shit, what do you do?
Should've been
I don't
dead
know.
anyway,
I don't know.
Don't want to be that
Probably.
nosy neighbor. or
Yeah,
whatever,
probably.
but-
So anyway, she got killed. He had killed her. Lexi was alone, all on her own. She started calling this guy. Well, the police had caught him.
Yeah,
He tried to
good.
get on a train. Public safety actually caught him. Tried to get on a train without paying for a ticket. But then I had to testify at the trial. They
Oh,
called me in to testify. So this was the same guy that attacked a bailiff and he attacked his own lawyer.
Jesus.
This was almost 4 years ago.
fucking
Psycho. He had the teardrop tattoos.
Oh.
I got up there on the stand and I took one look at him and then I gave him the evil eye and looked away. It was crazy shit though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like people don't
Jesus.
think, oh, all you do is show apartments. Yeah, that's all I do. No, that's like
I testify in court, bitches.
Oh, yeah.
120 exactly.
Right,
It was
yeah.
just a fucked up deal. That was, but man, I've seen a lot of fucked up shit.
bet.
I bet.
Oh my
How
god!
many
I had
hoarders?
people call me. I had one really bad when I offered. I said, "Come on, let's go," because he'd only answer the door to me.
Yeah.
He tried to bring me a thing of hair ties, and they were covered in grease and just. I'll show you pictures later.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like he.
Can we
has-
share? We can maybe show those on the
You
gram.
sure can. He, seriously.
Okay.
He had his toilet for 5 years.
All right.
It did not work. He pissed and shit in it until he could, all the way to the top. There's a picture of me with my foot open in the top. And then he pissed and shit in a bucket. And so outside, the grass was really, really, really green. I shit you not.
Pun intended.
Yeah, because he was just throwing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then all down the hallway, there was shit all over from the bugs that come down. So he had bug strips, and then there was shit all over the base, all over the crown molding.
You
all
talking
over
what kind of bugs? You talking
everything.
bed bugs?
No, just every kind of bug. Gnats flying above my face. The stuff that he had in his living room was, he had like thousands of porns. So
Yeah.
I'm like, he's like sitting down on the couch. I'm like, I don't know what. Like, there's way too
I don't
many
think I would,
bodily
yeah.
fluids on
Yeah.
this. And I'm not talking piss and shit, you know?
Yeah.
And it was all down his hallways. I mean, he had shit. It was touching the ceilings and everything. I said, come on, dude. He's like, I'm an alcoholic. I said, come on, get in the car. I'll take you. Because he was drawing off his IRA
Yeah.
for his rent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that sucks, man. Like,
Yeah.
drawing off your fucking 401k for your rent and then just started getting behind. And I was like, dude, get in the car. I'm driving you to Valley Hope right now. You can get help. Come on. And he wouldn't. But,
You can only help him so
I
much.
can't remember why somebody turned him in.
Probably because they could smell it.
No,
Like
no.
Really?
The up above was the model, and the girl next door was really fucking just huge pot. Just didn't care. And like liked him a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can't even remember why. Oh, because the cop. Why did the cops come? It doesn't even matter, but
Yeah.
I tried to help this dude. I tried him.
Yeah.
I tried to help him so much. More than any regular person would do.
Yeah.
And then I called his
That's going above and
parents,
beyond.
and his parents came down, and his mom was trying to enable him still, and they tried to clean up. I said, don't even attempt it.
Oh.
Like, we had to call in places that they come in and they take everything and then they burn it.
Almost like a crime scene
Yeah.
place or
Yeah.
like a hazmat
Yeah.
thing with that. You
Yeah.
have to come in and probably
And
tear
the
stuff out.
drywall, we had to tear out all the drywall, and then you had to kill all the ceilings, and the tub. We've never replaced a tub. Of all my years being there, we've never replaced a bathtub. We had to replace that one because it was inches thick of black.
Oh
Just
my God.
Like black mold,
So
probably.
he didn't shower.
yeah,
he didn't
they
shower.
get mold in other places.
So,
yeah.
so he didn't shower. All he did was just jerk off to porn and shit and piss everywhere. How did he get food? Did he leave the apartment?
Dude, that's the
People
life.
would-
No, people would deliver, and the girl next door would hear them. He would fight with the delivery people, saying, "I found a hair in it. This is cold," and he'd get his shit free.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the life, man.
His name was George W.
No,
Bush.
hold on.
Sorry, George W. Bush.
All right.
He did 9/11.
Exactly. He did
He's
9/11.
too lazy.
He did 9/11.
Allegedly.
No,
that was-
drop whatever names you want.
It was joking, George W. Bush.
Okay.
He did
No, I
9/11.
got you.
I got you.
Sorry.
No.
We just thought maybe you were gonna throw somebody under the bus.
Yeah. That's why
No,
before you finish-
That's why I
before
said
you-
I had a Michael Jordan, a George W. Bush. I had like all these famous people names. It's
You're not the real Michael Jordan.
yeah, I know. You fucking are locksmith. And you're fat and ugly. This sucks.
Oh man, no, that's crazy. Like, so did you have a lot of apartments? Yeah, you got that hoarder.
Yep.
Like, I don't like when we run into some shitty places where I work, and I don't like bugs at all. Cockroaches, bed
Gross.
bugs, maggots.
Gross.
Maggots are one of my
never-
hated things. But I hate cockroaches. I hate bed bugs. Bed bugs even more than cockroaches because bed bugs could be on you, and then you don't want to bring that shit home.
Dude, bed bugs, people would come in with bed bugs and they'd try to like sit down in the chair and I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
And I'd lead them towards the door and I'm like, let's go outside and talk.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, I don't want that shit. That shit jumps right off into
Yeah.
the chair and then we've got it. Fuck that, man. But you know what? I felt bad for the people that got it because all they did was like fly in an airplane. Or, I mean, just random people got that shit.
It's in college campuses. It's in hotels. Like where I work, we got a shelter, but the shelter actually has it's like a heat room where they put they'll decon the people, everybody, and then they'll put their belongings in a heat room that heats it up to a temperature to get rid of them. But like the high rise buildings we have, like the housing authority high rises.
OHA?
Yeah,
Yeah.
OHA. Those towers, some of them are infested with bed
That's
bugs.
what I've heard.
The projects, they're infested with some. Not. I'm not saying the whole
Roaches.
projects, but
There's no way to not like get rid of it. Like I mean, once it's there.
Yeah, you
And
have
you know how
to.
much it is to treat bed bugs? It's $400.
You got to treat it multiple times, and
We
it's
would
either
treat
heat or
it
cold.
the first time, and we pay for it, and then he'd come back 4 more times.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you'd
3 or
pay
4
for
times,
that $400 charge.
Yeah.
But after that, the people were responsible if they weren't doing what they had to do, like vacuum their cars
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and dry all their stuff on high heat and all that. But if you can't pay
It's so
for
hard to
it,
get rid
if
of,
they
yeah.
if
Oh my
OHA doesn't
God.
pay for it and makes the people pay for it, they're not
They're
going to
not
spend
gonna do it.
$400 on it. So then it's going to spread from you to
Yep.
this where they're sitting, or if so and so
Or
the
other
little kid takes his
apartments.
backpack.
Yeah.
You know, to school, and that one jumps onto the other
Yep.
backpack, dude.
Fucking
It's
kids.
fucking crazy. It is.
Part of one of the housing authority buildings a couple years ago, they shut down one of the wings because it was infested with bed bugs.
Yeah.
The projects, bed bugs and cockroaches. I do not like cockroaches either. They
The thought
fucking
of
give me
it,
the heebie-jeebies,
right?
You know, for sure.
They're hard to treat too.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They're almost as hard as bed bugs. They have to come back and back and back.
Yeah.
And it's almost always the same ethnicity that has the cockroaches.
Ooh.
Sorry. That's why I'm saying not saying which one it is, but just like it was the bed bugs, it was always certain overseas one until it got so huge.
Yeah.
But I think it's honestly from people sending food, from people sending packages from the other countries.
Or not being
Because the United
clean.
States was eradicated of both.
Really?
Yep. Bed bugs, they had been eradicated for 32 years because I got yelled at and I said, I'm pretty sure this guy has bed bugs. Yeah. This was like 2001.
Okay.
And I'm just
before it really started getting big.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, this guy comes in, he smells, and I named all the symptoms. And I was like, dude, it's a bed bug. And he goes, the United States has been eradicated from bed bugs for all these years. And then like a year and a half later, my maintenance guy was like, sent me a news report. You're right. It's right when
it's
first.
Blowing up everywhere. College campuses, they're disgusting.
Yeah.
You could kick over a match. So we'll kick over a mattress.
I can show you.
And look at the box spring, and you see like the black dots.
Black.
The black.
It's from their feces.
Yep. It's they give me the heebie-jeebies, man.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah. All right. So let's change that up. I hate roaches. Hate that. Girl questions. So we talked about.
Come on, Andy. What do you got?
I have other questions. Last night we talked about. We had a great question. I believe it was from Joey about when you orgasm. Yell. If you had one phrase that you could yell every time you orgasm, what would it be? Like, and it
fuck me. Probably no. That's probably what I already said.
Yeah.
If I could say anything.
Yeah, any phrase, anywhere.
That's fucking great. Yes. Say it. You gotta say it louder.
Could you imagine?
Oh my God!
What would you do? What would you do if a chick did that?
You don't stop. You just keep going. Like, oh shit! Like,
you wouldn't stop.
I'd be like, I need to make sure I gotta get out. No,
absolutely.
The race has started.
No, yeah.
I love it. But that's probably what I would. If I could say anything, I would.
Yeah, that's just funny. You should.
That's funny.
That is shit, man. Right?
Elaine's gonna go smoke. Elaine, you take your time. You're a guest here. No, so. If you didn't listen to the last,
what's going on out here?
So if you didn't listen to the last podcast, was it Joey's question?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, Joey's question. It's like Pag said, if you could yell out anything you can during an orgasm, what would it be? We talked about this last night. Do you remember what your answer was?
Yeah, mine was RIP 245.
Mine was oh no, not again.
Which are solid answers.
I love it. I love it.
The next day,
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, dude.
Please. Hopefully, I can make that happen before my girlfriend listens to that podcast.
Yeah.
Which she's probably listened to it now. I should have did it this morning or last night.
Right.
Spicy has that laundry. Has a freaking hang-up laundry line.
Oh, yeah. I do. Yeah. I don't use it enough. Nobody
uses that shit no more.
No, I use it. I used to use it quite a bit, especially in the summertime. I got clothespins.
Underwear out there?
No.
Like
big stuff. Like big stuff.
Like
blankets, comforters.
If you have allergies, it'll make you.
Yeah, it would make you allergies, but I would put like comforters.
For like 20 years.
No, it's fucking great.
That is awesome.
Sheets and it smells so good in the summer too. It dries on a hot day. You can put a comforter, your sheets out there, clothespins. 15 minutes later.
Dude, it's
dry and it smells delicious.
Do you have the squeezy ones?
Yeah, I got the wooden ones. No, the wooden squeezy ones.
Yeah, but remember the ones that just went over, the wooden ones?
Yeah, they're like this long. They kind of look like almost like
and my mom would always make us hang laundry. So I just thought of that.
Yeah.
Good for you. Save the environment.
Yeah, for sure.
Leo DiCaprio would be proud.
Oh, I love. Shouts out Leo DiCaprio. That's my fucking man crush. So back to the sex question. Elaine's answer. If she had a phrase she could yell every time she orgasms, hers would be Allah Akbar. Which is hilarious. So fucking good because it's so fucked up. And like, she's a married woman. She's only having sex with one man. Dan shouts out. He's a lucky man. He's a good looking man. But like, let's say it's a different person. Let's say it's a woman, a younger woman. She's having sex with somebody she doesn't know well. Like, you know.
Right, yeah.
And they're going at it, and during the orgasm, during the climax, Allah Akbar.
You know, for like a half a second, he's paused, like, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
Go to town. But then he's getting his shit, and he's out. Hopefully, he's not at his place. He can leave.
Right.
Or even if it's switched, if a guy yells that, and a chick be like, what the hell?
What the fuck?
She'd probably kick him out right away.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're having sex. Usually you're naked. You know she doesn't have a suicide vest on because that's what you'd be like,
you can check that. Yeah, for sure.
Like, is this going down? But
you don't want to have sex with the chick that leaves her shirt on anyway.
No, that's fucking weird. Even a brawl. Like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on here?
Right.
What are you hiding? Allah Akbar is a great fucking answer. I love it. She's yelling it. If she's yelling it.
What the hell's going on? now you're alone.
If she's yelling it, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on out there.
Hey, we don't judge here at Nasty
Yeah, we don't
and
judge
Friends.
here. You're in a safe place, Elaine. Oh, sorry, so far Elaine is fucking funny as shit, dude. I love it.
Killing it.
There's a lot of different areas I want to get into, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think right now we stay on the sex topics. Elaine,
Yeah,
go. You take care of what you got to do. There's no rush, but yeah, there's a lot of topics I want to get into. But
I'll tell you all good sex stuff.
okay, yeah, we want to know. There's stuff we want to know. You know, like absolutely, we want to know. You know,
Hell yeah. Dude, it's going good, man. It's going well. I'm getting
it's a
pumped.
lot of fun, man.
Yeah, it's always a blast.
damn.
It's nice to get another female's perspective,
Female perspective
on
for
things.
sure.
So,
She's sharp. She's beautiful. Yeah, you guys are just listening. Like she's a beautiful woman. You know,
good times. She's fucking hilarious.
she's hilarious.
So you told me it was going to be an exciting podcast.
Yeah.
So because you had met her a couple times before.
Yeah,
so.
I've known her for a while. We've hung out a few times. Yeah, she's awesome, dude. She's just fucking funny. The Allah Akbar bit. Like, Jesus Christ. You just came up with that.
Yeah.
Like, I think with our answers in the last podcast,
It took us a while.
It took
get
us a
there.
while.
Well,
She's
we
just-
like to talk stuff out.
we
so
do.
She's had that thought before, guaranteed.
Maybe that's what she does now. We don't know.
Yeah,
Last
absolutely.
Dan. Last Dan. Dan, hit us up offline, man. We want to know, like... Yeah, that's some next level like role play shit. Like you be a fucking Haji, you know, you're a Haji, and I'm a fucking American GI, and I take you and I fucking have my way with you, and
That's so
but I
fucked
can't
up.
break you. I break you everything, but I can't break you of your religious fucking your religious thoughts.
Yeah.
So I have my way with you, and then. When you come, I want you to yell Allah
Flip it
Akbar
around.
still.
Flip it around.
We're talking about role playing as far as you being a Haji, ISIS, however you want to say it.
That's why you yell Allah Akbar.
Allah Akbar,
Yeah, it might be more.
yeah.
Yeah.
So no, that's fucking. We were just saying how that was such a great answer, Elaine. That's fucking
Thank
money.
you. Good.
Yeah.
Full show.
Really, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it would be fun to say that.
That's fucked up. You got to do
Right?
that. You got to do that before Dan listens to the podcast.
Okay.
And just next time you climax, you yell it and then watch his face, and he's
What
gonna
if
be
I'm
like,
by myself?
"No, if you're by yourself."
He's sitting next to me.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, that's
I don't know.
10
valid
minutes.
question.
High five.
Valid question for sure. That's yeah.
That's so funny.
Sometimes you're just.
So what?
Sometimes you're just alone.
Oh,
and-
absolutely. You do what
Right?
you got to do. There,
I was gonna say you
Mas-
guys
there's nothing
guys
wrong-
know more than women.
on.
There's nothing.
Oh, I got like 3
yeah,
minutes.
yeah. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with masturbation. There's nothing wrong with anything. Anytime you're here with us,
Isn't it
Elaine,
crazy though that people teach you don't do the.
Yeah.
I taught my kids. Sorry, 1 second.
no, it's all right.
Yeah.
I told my kids. I said, dude, because they were asking about wet dreams and shit like that.
Yeah. One
I
of Cam's
said-
kids asked me about what dreams.
I said,
are.
you know what? That shit that stuff will happen,
Yeah.
you know, and when it does, just let me know so I can wash your sheets.
Yeah.
Like I try to be as open as I can because I don't want my kids to be ashamed of their bodies.
Absolutely not, no.
You know, because everybody grows up like, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like everything you learn, it's like, well, it's just normal life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And my kids are gonna do it. My kids are boys.
yeah. And that's
Like
and that's,
girls,
you
I
you
can
have
see
2
them
boys.
not. Yeah.
You live with 2 boys. How?
And I know they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell them, I told them it's totally normal. If you do it, just let me know so I can wash your sheets.
Yeah.
And
Which is
like,
good. Which is good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but then I get too comfortable with him when Evan's like, pussy. No, when we're talking about in these terms, it's vagina.
Vagina.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
when we're talking about, like among your friends, say whatever.
Yeah.
Like I was all like, asked him how many times have you said the F word. Evan's like, I don't know. And I was like, what? Because he told this kid, he goes, oh, this kid at school is trying to de-pants him. They call it pantsing.
Pantsing.
But we call it I called it de-pantsing.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
They call it pantsing. He's like, he was trying to pants me, and I was like, get the fuck away. I go, good for you.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, that's just stupid.
Right. Yeah.
Right? I mean, I get it. It's an 8th grade thing, but I just think that's dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know. And this kid tried to do it in Evan in the hallway, and then he goes, I told him, F you. And I said, did you say the real word? He goes, well, yeah. So then I go, Alex, how many times have you said it? He's like, I don't know, probably like 3. And I was like, what? You're 10. So I go, when did you use it? Like, I asked him. Like I want to find out. And they're like, you're our mom. Like,
You
but
say
I
fuck
want
all the
them
time,
to be.
probably.
Oh my god, I do.
Yeah.
I do. And Camus is so good with her kids and not saying it, like the bad words, and I do.
No, that's not true either. I don't want to.
I told my kids
bus.
I'd rather them smoke weed than drink. Not now. Wait till their brains are developed. But when they're 21, which it really should be 18, but when they're 21, if it's legal where they're at and they can smoke, I would rather them smoke weed than drink. I would.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would, because they're acting like marijuana Schedule 1. Oh my god, or whatever, Schedule 4 or whatever.
No, Schedule 1.
It's Schedule 1.
Yeah.
No, it's
Schedule 4.
I didn't know.
It's crazy. Yeah, no, Schedule 1, which is the same category as like heroin, as cocaine.
Yeah, I read that, and I'm like, no, my kids need to know that.
Absolutely.
If they smoke weed, that's different than snorting heroin.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I agree with you that you said. I like that you said once they're of age. Because now, me and Marty obviously are big supporters of marijuana.
Yeah.
And we there's nothing to say about it, but we do say, not for kids.
No.
Once you're of age. But we had a great.
Exactly.
So the last question we asked you.
Once your brain is developed
it's
and
so
you've been
much better for you
through
than alcohol.
and you're an adult,
Then you can crash it.
Exactly,
I know.
You're exactly right. Then fucking smoke it up. Let's smoke together.
Yeah.
Like I've smoked with my dad,
Yeah.
but
So did he.
not when you're in your junior high.
No,
even.
right.
No.
Like even like if they're senior in high school, shit probably might happen. I didn't do it till I'd never seen marijuana. I didn't even believe drugs existed until I was in college.
Really?
I'm a town of 200 people.
Well,
But everybody there was doing drugs,
me too.
and I had no idea.
I'm from a small town of like 200 people.
Right.
I saw it in high school, but I said it on the last podcast.
Yeah.
First time I ever smoked weed was I was 27.
Yeah.
So
Right?
So it was like less than 3 years ago.
No, I'm glad you brought it up, Elaine, because last night. So we asked you the question from Joey about the orgasm thing, which you fucking nailed. The other question Joey asked. The other question Joey asked was, it was Joey, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And it was
Who's Joey?
Joey.
Wait, somebody who sent us in questions.
said
He's been on the
Hi,
podcast
Joey.
Yeah,
before.
Joey's
Joey.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He's a single man, correct?
Yes,
Still?
yep.
So if you have any single ladies that are looking for a young stud,
I wish.
He's got 2 solid jobs.
yeah, he's a good man. Great man.
Nice
truck.
Great man. Awesome dude.
Yeah.
But
It
he's
doesn't matter what he has.
No, I'm
It doesn't
just
matter what
pumping
type.
him up.
I like the first part.
There you go.
But his second question was
He's
if
a
he
good
could,
man.
He's a good
Yeah.
man. He's a good man.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Trust
Like
me, everybody.
legitly to a girl. Would he be a good
I
man?
would assume. I mean, all of our friends are degenerates. Most everybody knows that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but you'd be good to a woman deep down because I know
Yeah,
you're good to your
yeah.
wife. You were talking about how much you love your wife, how much you're excited for this kid. He's talking about Camus, how much he loves her.
Yeah.
So deep down, you know.
No, we're all good dudes. We only hang out with the people we surround ourselves with, family, friends. They're all good people. They're all people we love.
Good, solid
we don't
people, right?
we don't surround ourselves with
Right.
shitbags.
Superficial
No. We keep it real. We it's all love. And like on the podcast, we talk about it. Like we don't give a shit about religion. We don't give a fuck about your sexual preference. We don't.
Yeah,
we
right?
want you
Who
to.
gives a
If
shit?
you treat people like you want to be treated, treat people the right way. That's all that matters. We talk shit about everybody. We talk
Exactly.
racist things. We talk sexist things. But at the end of the day, we love everybody. And we treat people like they're, and that's what we're all about.
And you'll be smartasses and make smartass jokes.
Absolutely.
I'd make them
Because
about
we love
anybody.
Because we love comedy and we love making people laugh.
It's
or
always funny
shock.
because it goes back to like a place that's
It's
true.
safe. It's safe, and here this is a safe place.
Safe
You can
place.
say anything. You can literally say anything you want. You're in a safe place. We won't judge you. We don't judge people.
I talk so loud.
No, you don't. No,
No,
you're
yeah,
fine.
it's okay.
Elaine,
Keep
no,
looking
no,
at
no.
it.
no, there's
Every
no
time
no.
I talk.
I'm checking it to
He does
the
it
time.
every time I talk. He's
Yeah,
like,
all
oh,
these-
no.
We check the time. We check to see, make sure the computer doesn't go to
Yeah.
sleep. Yeah.
These degenerates listen to this podcast. They're going to hear your sexy voice, and they're
Yeah,
probably
I
already.
know. I do sound like, hi, this is Elaine. Ask me. How's it going on your night? It's like Delilah. Like Delilah mixed with like a sexy, like, hey, this is Elaine.
Yeah, even the way you grab
How
that
you
microphone.
doing
Yeah,
tonight?
just hand skills, right?
I know. Was it
Hand
weird that I was
skills.
licking it too?
No, that's not weird. That's not weird. You're in a safe place. Elaine,
Yeah.
serious.
Safe.
You're-
I know. I felt
You're
in
in
the
a
nest.
safe place.
Are
You're
we
in
not
the
in the nest?
The
No,
circle
we
of
are.
trust.
We're there.
Are we in the nest?
We're in a nest. I like that.
What is that from?
I don't know.
No
Old
idea.
School. Remember Old School?
Oh, yeah,
In
with
the
Will
nest.
Ferrell.
Yeah, you're in a
When he's
circle of
talking about
trust.
the panties. And she had these panties.
Oh, yeah.
Are we not
When
in the
he's at
nest? Are we
counselor.
not in the tree?
Yeah, right.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, that's where we're at. That's
We
what,
need to watch
that's
that
what we're
one,
about.
too.
Okay,
I
write
got
that
a
down.
whole
Write that
page.
down. Write that down.
Trash tree. Are we not in the
Yeah.
trash tree? Are we not in the trash tree
He's like, yeah, I
anymore?
saw this girl at
Yeah.
whatever, Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever, and he's like,
Yeah.
and she had this, and I can't help but wonder what kind of panties.
Right. And are they
And then his
red?
wife's
Are they
just looking
pink?
at him, and the counselor's
She's
got him.
like,
He's like,
what?
Will Ferrell's
Are
like,
we not in the trash tree?
Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank's
Yeah.
like, oh, are we not? Yeah, we
Yeah, we're not in the trash tree.
No, you don't have to every
Typical
you
guy
don't-
move.
yeah,
Going
you-
full
Totally,
honest and
and I
like, oh
love
no,
it.
Oh, no?
We're not
my
in the
bad.
trash tree.
see that kind of shit, Elaine. Like,
Isn't
here-
that? Don't you love seeing that? Because it's funny, but it's so real.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, you want
And
me to
the
be real?
reason it's funny is because it's real.
Yeah,
That's when shit is
absolutely.
funny. Is when it's like
Yeah.
legitly real
Yeah.
that people don't talk about.
Yeah, and you want to take it
That's
back.
when it's funny.
You want to bring it back full circle. We'll go back to Tom Cruise, and instead of
Oh,
Top
yeah.
Gun, we'll go to
Tom Cruise, you really? I was going to talk about collard greens.
I'll
I'll tell you, we had a lady.
We're a big
we're in
food
Bellevue,
podcast.
and you know, I grew up in a town of all white people, and not
Yeah.
that it meant, but we're in Bellevue, and we're in a very white part of town, and right across the street is a black family.
Okay.
The greatest. They
You
had
hate
a
'em.
grandma. No.
I'm just kidding.
Yes, I hated them.
No, I'm just
Like
kidding.
they're black, and then we used to dress like as ghosts. It was weird.
Yeah,
It was weird.
like with
It was
that
a
pointed
ghost
pointed
costume.
top. You too.
Yeah. It
Oh,
was
sorry,
weird.
Spicy.
I know. I forget. I forget the half. Yeah, anyway, so they're
You've
across
never
the
seen my
street,
dick.
and it was Grandma Sue.
Sorry.
No,
sorry,
I was
go
just
ahead.
telling
Swallow
you,
my water.
Grandma Sue, and then she had her. I won't say their names, but her daughter and her son, and then they had their kids. So it's grandma, parents, and grandkids, and mom's pregnant and has a couple other kids. And she comes up, she goes, "You gonna come over to so-and-so's graduation party?" And I said, "Well, for sure we are." She goes, "We gonna have fried chicken. We gonna have collard greens. I bet you never had collard greens before, have you?" And I said, "You're right. I've never had collard greens." You know, collard greens. So we were there, and those collard greens were fucking badass. They went all the way to North Omaha to get this awesome chicken. Not to be racist, but dude, they got it from this
We're
chicken
past that.
place.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
We had collard greens. We had.
Wait a minute.
we had-
So they didn't cook their own chicken, or they did? They
no, they actually got it from this place in North Omaha, and it was so good. They made
This
their
story
own
just went
chicken.
shit.
They made their own chicken all the time before that.
Okay, but
They would always come over with their fried chicken.
do you remember
that
what the
was
chicken
homemade.
place was?
No, and it's closed down since.
Okay, it's Chi-Town Chicken then.
Yeah, yes,
Okay, yeah,
that's
that's
it,
right,
that's
Tom
it,
Chicken.
that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So they got that for her graduation party because she loved that. That's why they
that
got it.
shit is
That's
good.
where
Yeah,
they got
that
it.
shit
And then
is-
they had collard greens. I don't know if we had watermelon, but
Why would you?
Thinking
Why
that's
would you?
racist.
Why would you think
That's
that?
racist.
I'm
We're beyond
I
that
know.
here, ass
And then
man.
we had some other things. And it was awesome. It was so awesome because seriously, that hometown cooking that she gave us was so good. And then we moved away, and we lived away for like 3 years, and we saw in the paper that she had passed. So we went. No, man, we went to her wake.
Yeah.
Her wake was
Yeah.
over in, like, seriously, like 30th and Ames, right?
Okay.
And I was like, Dan, we need to cut a card. We need to get a card. So we go to Walgreens right over there, somewhere in North Omaha. And, dude, I was scared out of my mind. So these two big black girls, I am in line, and these two big black girls come up, and they stand right towards me. I go, and I didn't even say a word, and I stepped back, and they went in front of me. Like, it was no question, and I was not, because anywhere else, I'd be like, dude, you need to stand in line, or say something. Oh, man, is that bad? They
it's an
just looked at me
experience.
like, are you fucking kidding me? And so then I got into the back of the line, because I didn't want them to kick my ass.
Yeah.
But it was crazy, because they, like, got up and did, like, Jesus, amen. You know, like you see on TV. And they're like, amen. I wish they would have had a choir. It would have
Right.
been awesome. I would have been like clapping along. But it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. And we loved her.
Yeah.
She was awesome. I didn't know she grew up in North Omaha. I don't know she lived there. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
So we found out a lot about her.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was just cool to, like, I love that my kids don't see color.
Yeah. That's
Because I really don't anymore. When I first moved out, I told you I didn't see some. Did I ever tell you I didn't see a black person
yep.
until I was in third grade?
You told me
Right,
that.
yeah.
Third grade.
Yeah.
And so at first I was like, I hadn't seen anyone, and then now I've been here 20 years, and thank God shit don't faze me.
Right.
And my kids, they don't see color.
That's amazing.
So
That's an amazing thing about kids.
I said to Ev,
Kids don't
because this
see
kid was
that.
acting like a dipshit in their class yesterday, and I go, "Is that Asian kid?" And he's like, "There's nobody Asian," because he doesn't see that.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'll be
No,
like,
he's not
"Oh,
from-
is that so and so that was
Jesus,
black?"
Mom.
And he's like,
He's from
know.
Nebraska. He's
Exactly.
not from China. He's not like he can speak Chinese. He's Nebraskan,
He
Mom.
totally does speak Nebraska.
But that's how
But to
kids
me,
see it.
I'm looking, and they just. I'm
Right.
so glad they don't see that.
That's
I'm
funny.
so glad. My kids have absolutely no idea because, thank God, I've taught that.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to know. I didn't want to be ignorant, and I didn't want my
Right.
kids to be ignorant.
No.
Right.
You know, so I just. They've had all friends of all colors and all races. And
That's
everything,
awesome.
And thank God.
And that's how
Because it should
real life
matter.
is. That's
It
exactly,
shouldn't
and
matter.
that goes back to like me and Pags were like, we don't give a shit about any of that. If you're a good person, you're a good person.
Yes.
And every single race, every single sex, there's good people, there's bad people.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. But if you watch the media, and that's the same thing when you go up to body shaming, the media will tell you, if you're chubby, you are wrong. You are not a model. This is what's sexy. This is what we want you to think is
they
sexy.
do teach
if
us.
you're a black, they're probably a criminal. That the police are after them. Don't worry about it. There's big scary black people out there. Don't trust them.
Right.
The media will tell you what to do, but if you meet people, and if you're around, you see that you're like, no, there's bad people in every race.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter,
But you just feel a certain way, and you shouldn't.
you shouldn't.
I mean,
No,
And
there's
that's
what-
why
still
I'm so glad-
racism out there.
There's
but, I mean,
racism.
but it's a lot better than what it used to be, too.
I think
For
so.
sure.
100%.
Well, yeah, because I can drink the same water fountain as you now.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean, there's
it's
been
crazy,
made
right? But then you
strides,
gotta look
so.
through.
But
I'm just glad my kids don't see color.
no, that's great. And you're such a smart person. You're a beautiful person.
wanna be that
You're
dumb.
no.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, I
people
hear
would find
you.
out you're smart, and they're like, "Oh, wow."
Yeah, but you
No,
hate that
and
person.
you're a strong person. You seem like you're not going to take shit from anybody. If somebody fucks with you, but to be like, oh
Kiss me at football games.
no, oh my god, yeah, she doesn't. She's strong, like a strong woman, and that's sexy. That's as sexy
Really?
as fuck.
Because people like look at me sometimes, and it's like I'm just being real.
You be real.
Right.
Always be
Right?
yourself. Stand
Yeah.
up for
And
yourself.
just be
You're
real.
not a pushover.
And I'll say shit to you and Camus all the time, and you guys will laugh under your breath, and it's like shit I want to say out loud.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it's all right. Just be you. You're a great person.
Oh, thanks.
Everybody listening right now is they're like, who the fuck is this chick? She's fucking
It's a
awesome.
special
I told you it's gonna be special, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, you didn't want to believe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
I
Elaine. No. And we call
Yeah,
that.
I know,
into
it's weird.
talking.
It
It's
is.
weird.
And
I
we
just want
told
to
you-
talk to you
yeah,
guys.
and
I
we-
just
and
tell
we-
you stories all night.
Yeah, and no, we want that. We got more time. We call it sucking dick. Like if I'm like, Pags, you're a fucking great guy, whatever. I
love
and
you too,
and what's
man.
funny? And so we're kind of sucking I'm kind of sucking your dick right now because
Yeah.
you are an
Metaphorical
amazing
cock.
person.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I really appreciate that.
What was
but I
funny?
don't feel
What
that
was
way, but thank you.
so? What was funny? What's funny? And then I
such a
want to
smart ass.
no. I want to get back. I want to get back to you because there's a ton of more questions we want to ask you.
Oh, what else?
But before that, Pags came on the podcast this summer, and my daughter was in.
Congratulations, Pegs.
Thanks.
My daughter was in town, and my mom was here, so we had dinner, and then we did the podcast. It was, and I talked about this on the podcast. It was one of the best weekends I've had ever in my
That's
life.
awesome.
Being with my mom, being with my daughter, being with
Yeah.
Pags. So, and during that time, Pags comes out of fucking nowhere, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Hey, I gotta tell you something." I'm like, "Yeah,
You were
whatever."
here without your wife, just you.
It was just me, and we were podcasting.
Right.
We were on the
Okay,
podcast.
got it.
And he tells me, he's like, so out of nowhere, he's like, he tells me J Pags is pregnant, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what
Yeah.
the
I was
fuck?
sure that'd be right about
Okay,
the
so I'm like, oh my god, like my mind's blown. I got a little notepad. I'm just like, I don't know where to go from here. I'm like,
Right.
congratulations, so we're going in there, and it was just so special. It was
Right.
such a special moment, and to capture that on
That is
on-
sweet.
yeah.
I mean, you guys are gay. But
Yeah, absolutely.
So okay, no, anything we talk about on the podcast, stories or whatever, like they're there forever, and it's special. It's awesome.
That's so awesome. Now you have that captured.
We have that. So,
on.
yeah, so on tape, it's there forever. So what happened was Cam was
Cassette
like,
tape.
Cam,
Pause recording,
so
play.
every time we end the podcast, we hug. We're like, oh my god, that was amazing. That one was that was probably the most special, obviously special one for me because that
Awesome.
came out of nowhere. So I told Cam about it. Cam listens to it. She forgets some of the stuff we say on there. She lets the boys listen to it. just to hear that part. But
shit.
also in that podcast, I'm talking about how he's talking about how good. He's like, to summarize it, not verbatim, but he's like, you've always been a good man. Like I've kind of looked up to you, and you've been a good soldier. You've been a good man. You've been a good friend. And we call that sucking dicks.
Okay.
So then we say,
you don't want to get too emotional. God
of
forbid.
course. So on there we say, that's enough. We've been sucking each other's dicks. Let's move on, right? So
Right.
Cam forgets about that. Shows it to her kids. Her kids listen to the whole bit. And she's like, "Hey, listen to how special this is. This is awesome. This is when Spicy finds out about Pags and J Pags."
Right.
She forgets about the other stuff. So then later on that night, the boys go up to Cam. They go up to Cam and they're like, "Hey, that was cool. Like that was." We get it. It was awesome, but what's this sucking dick stuff? So she laughs and she's like, "Oh," she tries to explain a little bit. She's like, maybe ask Spicy." So we get done recording.
No.
That day we have 2 podcasts. We get done recording. We're cooking. We do the pork nachos. We're doing all the stuff. And Javi comes in. He's like, "Hey, I gotta ask you something." And he comes right up to me. And that's what I love about the boys. They're honest. They don't fuck around, and that's how you should be. That's how you should be. They ask questions like we talk about sex ed stuff. They raise hands, and I'm like, I would never raise hands in class and be like, "What's this? My dream stuff."
Right.
But they're honest. They're kids. They want to know. So he walks right up to me. He's like, "Hey, same thing." He's like, "Hey, I enjoyed the podcast, listen and whatever. What's this sucking dick stuff?" And I was like, "Oh, buddy." I'm like, and I explained it, and I'm like, "You have to go to Pags." So he goes on the Pags like, "What's this sucking dick stuff?" I'm like, "No, buddy, no."
I start laughing, and then I explained how they explained it. But it was just because I was not, because I mean, like we talk and stuff, but he's never just come over and just randomly asked me something.
Right.
But, so then he's like, "I got a question."
But that's a valid question. Like,
No, it is.
No, I like these.
And he'll catch you off guard.
no, I
He
like.
does it to me all the
No,
time.
because they're probably like, I love this. These guys are good guys. These guys are maybe guys we look up to. What are you sucking dicks or what's going on? And they want to know. And we're like, no, we're not. We're absolutely not. We've never done that. We don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care.
So anyway, going back, we're sucking your dick a little bit, but we're being completely honest. Elaine, you're an amazing.
Nice.
No, you're an amazing
I'm having
person.
So much fun.
I'm glad you're having fun. It's great to have you on.
You guys are
we want to have you on.
hilarious.
No, you're fucking.
I feel like I'm just
No.
away.
You're way funnier.
it should be.
You're way funnier than us. You're better looking than us. If you ever decide to do a
That part I
podcast,
agree.
it's going to be way better than ours. But no, we're sucking your dick, and all I'm saying is I don't feel bad about it. You're a great person. You have a great heart.
I love you both.
No,
too.
you're
Thank
amazing.
you.
We got to get all the
Amazing.
love out because the podcast we're going to record later is going to be a fucking 3-hour
exactly.
Get the
session.
love out now.
So let's get-
I love you guys too. I'm very happy.
Oh,
Very
thank
happy to meet you,
Yes,
Andy.
you as well.
And seriously, Dennis, I love you very much.
Oh, thanks, Elaine. Thank you. No, it's so good to have you. So let's get back to it. We got some time.
Yeah.
How are you? How do you feel about porn? Do you like porn? What's your favorite?
I don't really care about it. I don't really care one way or another. I'm not, like, I've watched it a few times, but I'm not super into it.
Oh, no?
Like, we don't really, but I don't mind it.
Right.
But you can tell me all about it.
I like mature, like MILF porn. You know what I mean?
Or clown porn.
Yeah, we had that.
We talked about that earlier. You want to bring that up? Like,
Yeah. So what happened is,
This is fucking
bring
weird.
that up. I'm gonna pee.
yeah. So we were all just talking just about shit that goes on in the world, and everybody knows that there's these clown sightings, and we're just like, how fucking weird it is. Like, is it like a conspiracy and stuff? And then I had told you that I heard some guy on YouTube that I was watching had said that Pornhub is one of the most popular porn sites out there, and they always put out these stats like around Christmas time and like what people are searching or like what states search for what stuff, and he put out these stats that like clown porn, like the searches has gone up like 200%.
And not just clown
No,
porn.
not
but-
just clown porn, but they listed like everything related, and like midget clown porn had gone up.
Do you really
like
want to see two
70-some%.
midget?
I'd watch it.
Two
yeah.
midget clowns
Little
having
people.
sex.
Yeah,
would
I'd
be
watch it for
hilarious
sure.
to watch,
Yeah,
though.
absolutely.
Like, would you get off on it?
I mean, if I was in a tight spot, if I was backed in the corner and that's what I had, I think I could make
Really?
it happen. Yeah, sure. I'm
Really?
a dude. Yeah.
Midget.
I would think most all guys
See,
would
I
probably
would
say
laugh
that.
my
They're
ass
people
off. Maybe
still.
that's what porn, like, I'm totally okay with people watching porn. I don't care if they do, but
Right.
I've only watched it a few times, and I'm like, take it or leave it.
I get it.
I think it's because it's so fake.
Oh,
do
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Sure. I mean,
Which
but
I
people
know
don't
you guys do,
obviously
but
watch
girls,
it.
I think, need a little bit more.
Yeah, but people don't watch it for like.
No,
for
I know, but I
lines
think
and
women
stuff,
can't.
but-
Or I, as a woman, can't see past that stuff, and so like that doesn't turn me on by myself. Like more like watching some sort of video or thinking of some certain specific person.
Oh, is your washer broke? I'm just gonna whip out my dong.
Like you exactly.
Whip out my pee-pee.
No, you guys like think about what's on TV, what I can see. But in girls, in our heads, we're closing our eyes and we're picturing the hottest dude that would like be touching us.
Which
do you know
I
what
get
I mean?
it.
That's why I think I'm not a huge porn person. Like,
Okay.
I think it's so fake, and I know you guys understand it fake.
'Cause you're saying women-
that I'm more in my head. Like I would.
You want the
rather,
connection.
Yeah,
And you
or,
understand for like
this one person.
Right.
Like I can't just watch two people going at it and really like. I mean, it makes me a little bit excited, but
Right.
it's not like.
I know, but when guys are watching porn,
yeah, no, I hear you.
When guys are watching porn, I mean, it's for maintenance. Like they're there for a job.
Absolutely.
Like guys like have to jerk off and masturbate like way more than. I mean, there are some women I mean who need it as well, but for the most
some women
part,
they're usually though they like have super. The two people I know that are super sex crazed like have to go home and have to like
click the mouse.
Yes,
Yeah.
my friend, they all have they have to take lithium and they have to take. They have
it's like
super high
ADHD
ups and super high downs.
Oh, like a
manic
almost.
depressive.
Okay, yeah.
Like
okay.
bipolar, manic depressive.
I see what you're saying, but that's what I'm just saying. So like when guys watch, like we don't care about the storyline.
No,
I mean it's funny.
It's all and you just want to see the shit to get yourself ready and
exactly.
turned on.
So what-
I think in my head, I would just rather listen to a song and picture someone in my head.
Like Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah. What movie did I just watch? And the chick would only have to listen to Hootie and the Blowfish. Was it that one that we watched? The one. Hootie and the Blowfish. Oh, it was a show, and they could only listen to Hootie and the Blowfish. Write that down.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I don't know what it is, but
No, it'd have to be like it was like either like 80. Do you remember 80s love songs?
Yeah, of course.
Remember?
Of course.
Love hurts, like stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I had 2 CDs. You ordered it and you
Take
got
Me
2
Home
discs.
Tonight.
Yeah, that or like I like the early 90s stuff.
Huh.
Like R&B stuff.
Right.
Just when I'm thinking about like if I'm trying to think about I love somebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not real.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
You know,
So that's what you think women like that more?
that's what I would.
Okay.
That's what I do. I don't know.
I feel like most
some
women probably
women
like
though,
that.
like I don't know, that are really into porn.
'Cause
and
men-
that's cool. I don't care.
Yeah, because men, like, okay, so like for porn, for us, you need a towel or anything? What's going on here?
Talking
Got a
about
hole in my
porn.
lip. No, I'm good. I'm good, dude.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right, yeah, so man, like we watch porn, and then like your porn has to get weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, like the
you're on
midgets.
some clown midget porn.
Yeah, I
You're like,
know. Clown and
You know,
midget.
just-
If I gotta get off, shit's gotta get crazy.
Yeah, because she asked
He
if,
goes,
if
I
I
was
could,
like, can
and I
you
said,
get off on that?
my back's up
Could
against
you?
the wall, 100%.
midget
Yeah.
clown porn? Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's bizarre to me.
Yes.
I would just be like, this is so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
I
and
think-
laugh, but
yeah,
that wouldn't make
Because
me
I think
feel
women
right.
would be like that would never happen to me, and I think most guys would be like, I wish that would happen.
I wish
to me. you know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
This is great. Yeah, but I think it's true. I don't know. We should ask other women too. But that's just how I
we
feel.
don't get the pleasure of talking
Mine
to
all
anyone
like
else.
I can get myself
Many
from
upscale
thinking
women
about
that would
one
talk to
certain
us.
thing, and I have like close my eyes
Yeah,
and
you
it's,
got the music playing,
you
and
got
then,
it,
and then
exactly.
it builds
Candles are
up,
lit.
it builds up, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Allah Akbar.
yeah.
Had a right
Kids
feel.
are like, what's going on? What?
That's the third time today, Mom.
I'm worried now.
Why do you keep screaming this? Are you an ISIS member?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like so. What other kind of sex questions do you have? Like, I think most women, and this is for me, I think most women want a guy that's going to take charge. A lot of women like it rough a little bit.
Absolutely. A little rough. A guy who takes charge.
Yeah.
I want them to initiate it. Let's go.
Yeah.
But a guy probably wants a woman to initiate it sometimes, huh?
Yes.
Nah, sometimes,
Sometimes,
I guess.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
You were very confident.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, it's nice to change. You
Right?
know?
That's
I mean,
what
you
Dan's
gotta
like, oh,
this is not.
I
I'm
mean,
sure you don't like
change.
rough sex every time. Like
No,
sometimes you
no,
need to have
no.
like music
Exactly.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Exactly.
for sure.
But
So,
it doesn't
just-
really happen that much anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
You're
and
not at that spot yet.
You're married,
See,
yeah.
Yeah. Married 3 years, kid on the way. I get it.
Right? Totally.
Wife's almost 7 months pregnant.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Oh my God. You better be watching lots of porn. Come on.
It's all downloaded just in case the power goes out.
She's gonna be exhausted.
Which is understandable.
Yes.
So.
Oh, see, that's a good man. That's what a good man should say. That's good because you get douchebags. God, I think about all the douchebags I could have married. Thank God I did.
Dodge those bullets.
Like seriously, I'm
good.
like, oh my God. Like I look at some douchies that I was like really into and just all about money and like, oh my God, thank God I got away from that because that would be my whole life.
Yeah.
Like how exhausting to be having to keep up with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, you can see that at school, the moms. Like you can see, I don't see it as much as the school, but at the public or the private school, that's why I had to get the fuck out.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my God, who's doing this? Who's making this? I made this homemade. Well, I made this homemade, and blah blah blah. And by the way, I'm just fucking throwing shit. Give me money.
Yeah.
You know, or
Right.
here's some shit. Obviously, it's from fucking bakers, but I'll just take off the baker's tag. No.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
Yeah.
That kind of shit drives me.
I think that just makes some people satisfied, or people want to be better than other people. I don't know. I don't understand it either.
You know your
know?
good story?
Yeah.
It's pre-K. Evan, my oldest, is in pre-K.
Tell the story, and then I have a story I want to ask you about.
Perfect.
Okay.
So this chick, fucking, oh my God, she would compare our kids, and I don't want to hear about that. I don't care. My
Right,
kid is my kid. Your kid can do whatever the fuck,
Right.
So this is in pre-K, and she's like, we're sitting at the awards, okay? They're fucking 4.
Right.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Like
Yeah.
anything they get now is going to even fucking matter,
Right.
right? And
Yeah.
that's why I'm just sitting there like, this is fucking gay, but
Yeah.
I'm here for my kid. And she taps me on the shoulder. She goes, I heard Evan got his bee pulled. And I was like, okay, and B. So a bee, like a bumblebee.
Okay.
If the kids ever got their bee pulled, it's because they weren't behaving, okay?
Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
oh, it'll come out in a second. Well, Evan had his bee pulled.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm so fucking proud of my kid for following directions. Dude, it's normal. Follow directions or you're going to get in trouble. Okay? Right? She goes, I heard Evan finally got his bee pulled. And I go,
That sounds dirty.
right?
Yeah,
I go,
right?
I go, oh, I didn't hear about that. And she goes, yeah, Nick told me all about it. He couldn't get over how Evan had finally gotten in trouble, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, it's weird, huh? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, shut the fuck up, right?
Yeah.
So then
your
the
fist
teacher
stops
gets
right
up.
there.
The teacher gets up and is giving out awards. And I know they're only 4, but this made me so happy.
Right.
She goes, the one child, I want to give this special award out to the kid of the year, the one kid that did not get his bee pulled all year. Evan Adler. And I'm like, fuck you! Because I wanted to be like, yes! Not because, like, I'm proud of him. Good job, Evan, for following fucking directions.
Right.
Jesus Christ, every kid should be following those directions, right?
Yeah.
But I get it if kids fuck up, whatever, I don't
Right.
care. But my kid's just fucking going and following directions.
Just
And then
didn't
she
get
taps me on the shoulder because she goes, she told me about Evan's bee getting pulled.
Yeah.
And she goes, I guess I was wrong. I go, I guess you were. Yeah.
Who was it that told her the story? She said, "Who told me all about it?" Henry or whatever his name was. You said when she first said. He said, I was just gonna say, if Hank told me all about it. Yeah, fuck Hank.
Yeah, exactly. Nick.
Nick, whatever.
Nick, yeah,
would have been a
fuck
lot
Nick.
better joke if
No,
I remembered
I got
that.
what you were saying. I was like, what?
Yeah.
No, but it was
God,
just great because
that
I could be
kills the
like,
flow.
and I didn't even care that my kid did great. I'm proud of you. Great job, Evan. Way to go when you were 4.
That's just great momming.
Yeah,
Is that
right?
a verb?
No,
Yeah.
but it's
Adjective.
like, fuck
Pronoun.
you. She would compare our kids every
Conjunction.
single fucking day. And
Yeah.
that day just fucking in my ear. And then he
Right.
got that. And I was like, oh, fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, and that's when
I
you
mean, your
get the,
kid's in the chess club now, so let's be proud.
and that's when you're like, boom, boom, yeah, I'll take it. And then when you're like, oh, my kid won, boom, in your
Boom,
face,
because-
bitch.
because
Like, yeah,
you
you
know-
like that shit?
Because I
You're a
could
bad
not-
mom. You're a
Right.
bad mom.
Right? And I could not, I mean, I'm really proud, but I don't, like, I'm not comparing my kids to other
No.
kids. I
No.
don't give a shit what everybody else does.
Yeah.
But she compared him all the way for 6 fucking years, and it drove me crazy.
I bet,
And I was
yeah.
like, you know what? This is fucking stupid. And everybody's
Cunt
fighting
punt
over
time.
Yeah.
time.
No, I said cunt punt time.
Yeah, punt is right. just annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Just stop
Yeah,
with
that'd
the
be awful.
comparisons. You're a great mom. Dude, do whatever you want with your kids. We're not comparing who's a better mom, you know?
For sure.
It's always a pissing contest.
Dude.
I'm hoping, because we'll definitely do public school.
Right?
So I'm hoping everybody's cool. So we'll find out.
Public school's way cooler.
Yeah.
Way cooler.
For sure.
I found out everybody's just much cooler. Just much... It's not about prestige, and that's never what it was about. The school was just
About the
closer to
kids,
us, and,
yeah.
they had small classes, and I thought it'd be good for them. And
Yeah.
but then it was all a fucking competition. I was like, get me out.
Yeah. And it depends what city you're into. You know. My daughter is going to private school. She still goes to private school, but she lived in Mississippi, which is the poorest school
And don't you have to
in the
kind
state.
of go to?
Yeah, I think in Mississippi, where they have the worst school system in the states. And then now she's in Philly, and Philly's a rough area.
Same
Yeah, I'm sure they have amazing schools there, but for private schools,
than
just
Bellevue,
here,
Nebraska. Bellevue,
the
Nebraska.
public school system here is solid.
Great.
Right.
So especially in our county versus the bigger city
Yes.
county, so whatever. But yeah,
Anyway.
no, you gotta do, you know. But I wanted to ask you. We still got a little bit of time. You had a story that I don't know if you do want to tell about a football player from our state. I don't know if you want to get into that or not. You
I
can.
can.
You can change names. You can do whatever you
I
want.
can. There was a
You do whatever you feel comfortable with.
shit. We were probably about 22.
Okay.
I would say. Yeah, I had to be 22 because he was up for an award that football players in college get.
Yeah, it's pretty high
Like
award
the
or
biggest
something.
award
Yeah,
you can
something
get.
like that.
Yeah, something like that. And this guy who ended up winning it that year, but it was his senior year. We were at the gay club, and it was straight night though. But he would only dance with dudes, right? And it was kind of fucking weird, but I get it. I guess if girls are hitting on you all the time, maybe.
And you're in the limelight
But
like
still,
that.
I guess. But the way he was dancing with guys was very
Provocative.
provocative.
Nailed it.
Extremely provocative. So it ends up he's friends with one of my friends. My friends with a quarterback, a guy I went to high school with was a quarterback at UNO at the time.
Okay.
And this other kid played in Lincoln.
Yeah.
Maybe the same position, maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Oh.
And so we're fucking in the car, and my friend's driving. He's like, let's go out to this place I know. And we're all fucked up on, oh, dude, can I talk about drugs?
Yeah.
Talk
I
anything
was,
you want. Safe place.
I was on cocaine, ecstasy, weed, and probably acid, but
That's
maybe not.
no joke. That's fucking
So
awesome.
That's a hell of a night. That's a hell
And I'm
of a party.
super hot. I remember wearing a super hot outfit. It was a tiny, tiny skirt and a tiny top, and I looked super fucking hot. And this kid was the hottest guy in our class, like school.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he was like, and he was talking to me, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like, couldn't even believe I was in the same car with him. He's
Yeah.
like, let's go. Fuck, you got a car? I was like, fuck yeah, I got a car. So we get in my car. It's a Cavalier. Do you remember how tiny?
Oh,
those
yeah,
are?
yeah.
There's
I had a friend in high school who
6 people
were-
in the back
Oh, yeah.
and 4 in the front. We're in downtown Omaha.
You're not bottoming out like a shotgun.
We were, yeah, right. So hadn't drank though,
Okay.
but I was fucked up.
Okay.
To fucking wow. Anyway, we're driving and we get pulled over, and I was like, oh my god. Not only are my plates from Iowa, but they're also fucking outdated by like a year and a half, right? So this guy has, but
Living the
Nebraska.
life.
I realized Nebraska and Iowa, they're so not connected because
Yeah.
he didn't even notice that they were expired,
Yeah.
unless he just gave me a free ride, which he could have.
Yeah.
So my friend's driving, and he's like, hey, I'd like to see your license and registration. And then he looks in the back, and he sees the guy from that won this big award from
Yeah.
Nebraska is in the back seat of the car, right?
Yeah.
And
He definitely
so
gave you a break on the plates.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. So he knew who Crouch was, or who this player was. He knew who he was, right?
Yeah.
So, and this was right before he won the Heisman. It was probably
Yeah.
July.
Yeah.
Okay, so, next month football starts?
Yeah.
Well, they're probably already practicing. And he's trying to hide his face, and this is pre-cell phone, so it must have been earlier than, well, you have to look up the year he won it.
I want to say it was 01.
Or allegedly.
Okay, maybe.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly.
We don't know who you're talking
so,
about, so.
the cop's like, license registration, takes my friend takes him to the cop shop, and he's like, can anybody here drive? Can anybody here drive? And someone's like, Eric. He's like, don't say my fucking name. Don't fucking say my name.
Which is probably what he's thinking now. So.
I know.
No, that's all right.
Kid,
you say
that one kid.
Yeah.
And I go, I can drive.
And you're on. What are you on again?
Ecstasy, cocaine, acid, and weed.
That's fucking.
But I hadn't drank a fucking drop.
Okay.
So I'm good. Looks good to me.
He does. He breathalyzes me. I blow zeros. He's like, yep, you're sober. You're free to go.
God, you must have not looked at your pupils.
My pupils were bigger than my eyes. Black. Do you have, what color eyes do you have? Black? So he takes my friend and takes him off to jail, and he goes, you can go ahead and leave. And we're like, okay. I'm fucking driving. I'm like, my plates are illegal. I can't believe we're not fucked. So in my head, because I start getting paranoid, right?
Yeah. For sure.
So we drop him off at a gas station. Drop me the fuck off. Get me the fuck out of here. Because we didn't have cell phones. Right. So we had to go in the gas station and call somebody, I think. Or maybe we did call someone. I know we didn't have texting for sure.
No.
But I don't remember that part.
How could you? I mean, the fact that you can remember the story.
And I think we were sitting in my apartment and we hadn't paid our phone bill, so our phone didn't work. So we must not have had cell phones.
Yeah.
So we're like, I'm like fucking shaking. I'm in my pajamas and I'm coming down and I'm like, the whole fucking state is gonna hate me. Oh my god, the whole state of Nebraska, they're gonna write articles. No, I see shit in the fucking World Herald about people blaming the other people, and they're gonna blame us.
Yeah.
And I remember being in my jammies and just fucking shaking and smoking cigs and like, oh fuck, I'm so paranoid. My friend's like, dude, we are fucked. We're fucked. So we're like thinking about where we can move, and we're like, do you think it'll make national news if we live in Ohio and like all this shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, serious. And then my friend came over and he's like, hey. And he said my friend's name from Iowa. He's like, hey, he just wants me to tell you, don't fucking tell anyone about what happened. And I was like, fuck, no problem, dude.
I'll never, ever.
But just think about it. If it was internet age, everybody would have either seen it, would have been following
They're gonna hear
him.
it now.
They would, like, serious.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy. And he was fucked up, too. And I know he was. And I don't care if people think he's...
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's all right.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy the shit you actually see in real life. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I really did think the whole state of Nebraska, like I couldn't sleep. I was so sick. Because think about it. What that news article, if you would have gotten in fucking put in there.
Absolutely.
Imagine. But nowadays, it'd be crazier.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Tommy Fraser has a 3-way and all of a sudden it's all over, right? If that would actually really happen and they get, or I mean, it did happen, but like they say they got him out of the car and we all would have got tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, no. They let him.
They would have buried
They
it.
totally
for
knew
sure.
Back
who
then,
it was.
yeah.
It was totally, and
Which
you could bury
90s,
it.
early 2000s,
in your benefit, it helped you out too.
Yeah,
So.
for sure.
Think about how, if that came out, how we would be like the Harlems. They would dig up our past. Like, I was thinking they're going to dig in our past.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to say we're not. People are going to be at our doors. I mean, I was just so fucking paranoid. Paranoid from all the drugs I did. I was so fucking paranoid. I can't believe when he said I could drive home. I was like, really? Dude, that happened to me in Kansas City, too. Same thing. High as fuck on X and Coke. And then we got pulled over, and I was like... We just need help finding out where to go because it's before Google Maps and we're on the like a residential.
You're actually opening up the flip maps and then trying to fold it back correctly.
That's what we were doing. I was just driving and we drove around the entire city of Kansas City. Like we're out in the fucking wilderness. We weren't supposed to be that
It was
way.
Cabela's.
Like, seriously, not even that. It was like way even more like crazy. And it was
Oh my god!
I did some
that may be the
shit.
best story that's been told.
I do tell, and it was true.
I know
No,
that's the best
100%.
part. I 100% believe you.
Dude, I mean, serious.
Yeah.
And then he won that trophy, and I was like, oh my god, if anybody ever knew. Now
He's
they're
a
gonna
half a
know.
fag.
Now they're gonna know. It's a half or a full.
Half or a full fag.
No, but he's married and has kids, so that means that you are not gay.
Oh, he's probably a Christian too. So.
Yeah, probably.
That makes sense.
Allah Akbar.
That's the second
In
time
my
I spit on my
costume.
drink.
I did it twice.
That's the second time. Jesus.
Costume.
Oh my god.
Are you ready for that?
Oh yeah.
And what
yeah.
was little?
Yeah, write that down.
Okay.
I think
know
it's unfortunate, but I think we got to start wrapping this thing
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
How long has it been?
How long do you think it's been, honestly?
Like maybe like 45 minutes.
It's been 2 hours and 26 minutes. We just cried.
We've been putting.
Oh my God.
We've been putting cocaine and ecstasy and marijuana in your drink.
I wish. I totally wish. Wouldn't that be
Yeah,
great?
we're at about 2.5 hours in the Husker game. We get tonight, folks. You'll be listening to this weeks later, and so we're gonna give our predictions, and you're gonna be like, "You guys are fucking assholes, or you guys are fucking scientists."
Yeah.
We'll give our predictions.
Dude, how'd you know?
Yeah, we got the Husker
I
game
didn't know
coming
we were
on.
supposed to predict.
No, we will. 13 minutes. 13 minutes. The game starts. So we'll start
Yeah.
wrapping this. It sucks because there's so many more questions. We have you here. We want to ask you so many more
this is so
questions.
much
I will
more fun.
We want to
guarantee
have you. We want to have you back on.
We definitely want to have you back. The people
real?
will want you back.
She's-
I could guarantee it.
She's moving to I don't know if
San Diego.
San Diego.
Not till the 15th of December, though.
So we could. I'm gonna say this now. We have her back on next month.
For
Yeah,
real?
because
Yes.
we'll be good.
Oh, you
well, what
really
do
want
you
to?
do?
I would love to.
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
I know I
we'll
got
work out the
off topic,
details.
though.
No, we all did. That's fine. There's no structure to
Back
this.
to Adam. Or what was it? Can I tell a joke before we leave?
Please.
It's really, really, really racist.
Do you want to? No. Let's
Not
end on
against
that.
black people.
So it's fine.
No,
I
do it before we sign off. Don't,
Are you
It'll be
sure?
the last
Yes,
thing.
yes.
That'll be the
About-
last.
That'll be the
thing.
last
about
thing.
these
No, I don't
types.
want to know. I want it to be
These
a
kind of
surprise.
people.
No, I want it to be a surprise.
Okay.
I don't want to know at all, Elaine.
It's not against black
Oh
people,
my
so it's
God.
okay.
Yeah, of course.
I wish we could.
Jesus.
If we could call ESPN.
I love it.
Totally snorted.
No, if we could call ESPN and be like, just pause the Husker game. We need another hour. I'm being 100%. We need more time with you. There's so much stuff we didn't get into.
Oh, sweet.
I wanted to get into that John Gosh stuff, the kidnapping from Des Moines.
Well,
I wanted to get
We
into.
need to talk about that and the Twinkling Mint and all that shit.
There's so
Yeah,
much stuff
there's so
we
much.
want to get into. We just don't have the time. 2.5 hours. You think we have the time?
Right.
It just, Elaine, it's
It
been a
flies by.
pleasure
It was
having you
so
on.
much
We didn't get into
fun.
Black Mirrors. We didn't. There's
Oh
so
my
much
God,
stuff.
there
Well,
is so
hopefully,
much more.
maybe by the time
That could
we
be
get
like
back,
a conspiracy issue.
Yeah,
or
could
not,
be.
not
Episode.
with the John Gosh and the
Yeah.
Black Mirror.
Yeah.
And we could talk about Anon.
There's so much stuff. I want to talk about more about drugs with you. There's so
shit.
much stuff I want to get into. We just can't do it right now.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Like, Elaine,
I
you're
know,
fucking
that was
awesome.
fun.
We'll get you in next month.
We'll get you next
before
month
we
for
meet up.
sure. That
Please,
you're in.
before I leave.
No, you're in.
Oh my God,
You're
thank
in.
you to have me
We
back.
don't
That was
usually
really fun.
we've never said this before. We've never been like the next time possible you're in.
Really? I
guarantee
thought you guys were thinking, shut the fuck up.
Oh God,
not at
no.
all.
I haven't said much because I've been
So
fucking
much-
internally
I know.
crying
You're
from
really-
laughing.
You're really
No,
talking.
no,
I was
no.
like,
I love it. I
talking
love to
too
sit
much.
back and just let it go for sure.
You're our guest. We're lucky to have you here with us.
Yeah.
You look beautiful. But
thank
between
you.
that, Pags' mustache, and then
I know.
I'm turned on, and then I'm laughing my ass off. Like it's been
absolutely
it's been
phenomenal.
fantastic.
So
Pagnasty, Spicy Brown, thank you
Yes.
very much for having me.
So we'll start wrapping it up. So I'll talk to Pags for a bit. If you want to think
Perfect.
of every guest, and if you've listened to, I think you said 7 episodes, you know that you're going to get an opportunity to give fuck yous. You're going to have an opportunity to give shout outs.
Okay.
And then you're going to have an opportunity to tell a joke.
Yes.
So, and then
Perfect.
we need to do predictions. So,
Oh, yeah.
in the
I
next
have
few minutes, we're going to wrap up. So just get ready for that. Pags, man, I love you, man.
yeah, dude, I love you too. It's been fucking phenomenal. These weekends
Yeah.
are always so much fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know I don't usually talk a lot when it comes to the guests because I like the guests to talk.
Me
Get
too. Same
Everything
here.
that they can and just egg them on and stuff. So most of the time I'm just fucking over here dying, laughing, like
Jesus
get
Christ.
to the point where I can't even breathe.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's been awesome. What are you looking for,
My
Liner?
lighter.
I
I
got
saw it on
one.
the
got
floor.
one?
It's right here.
Yeah, I did drop it. That's right.
Jesus
I saw
Christ.
us watch it drop. too. I saw you watch it drop.
Yeah. So no, we definitely. That sucks that she's moving, but
It does look
I
like she's
get it.
moving. Her boys and my girlfriend's boys, they've been like family to each other for the last few years, so it's
Yeah.
gonna suck for them. And I told you Elaine is gonna be great to be on there.
Yeah, you
she's
did.
just you could tell right off the bat, like she's such a good person, a great heart. And then I guess I kind of knew, but she's funny.
Yeah,
Jesus.
dude, it's awesome. This is gonna be one of our highest listened episodes, I think. Like
She's
this
so
is
good. Yeah, she's
This,
so
this
funny.
this might get us on the map, man.
Maybe.
And then all of Nebraska's gonna
They're
fucking
gonna
sue
hate
us.
Yeah, they're gonna sue us. No, she's so fucking a pleasure to be around, man. And that's why I love doing what we do, because everybody we're around, they're just great people. And
Yeah.
being able to talk to people like that and hang out and yeah, just like everybody else, she's nervous to be on the show. And I'm like, it's gonna be fine, you're gonna have fun, and she's having a fucking blast, like. I love to see that, and I love to see you laugh. I love laugh.
45 minutes.
Twice. I'm like almost spitting out my drink.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
It was good, dude. When she told us all she was on, that was fucking hilarious.
Insane, and I want to get into drugs with her, and
absolutely.
Other stuff. The only reason why we're cutting this off is not because we're almost at 3 hours.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if it went 4 or 5. We could go 6 hours with this.
Yeah.
But we got Nebraska, Wisconsin. We got that coming up in 8 minutes. Yeah. We got Gus coming in to watch that game, and then we're going to record a podcast later.
I got to put this together yet.
Yeah.
And stuff
So we got stuff
so.
we got to do. That's the only reason why we got to shut this down early. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I did. If nobody else enjoyed it, but
it doesn't matter. Exactly.
Like, it's been amazing. It's been amazing.
You guys keep sending in the questions. I did see. We actually did get a question just from overnight. I saw it in our thing. But yeah, keep sending us questions. So next time we just go Spicy and I.
Okay.
We can get to Q&A. It's one of our favorite things. We don't have to come up with material for it. We just go off that. So again, it's nastyandfriends@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Everything's at Nasty and Friends. So,
you heard of us, son of a bitches. You've heard of that shit.
Yeah, so what's your prediction for the game?
My prediction for the game is going to be 24-21. It's going to be close. And I am going Nebraska.
Yeah.
I ain't a little bitch.
I had it a little bit more. I was going to say 27-24 I picked Nebraska. Because I think Nebraska, if they play a crappy team, they're going to play crappy. Wisconsin's no joke.
Okay.
I obviously want them to keep winning since we're huge fans. And I think they'll play very well because Wisconsin's a good team. Mm-hmm. And I think they'll upset Wisconsin at home.
Solid D. I love it, man. I love that.
I think 27-17 Nebraska.
Okay, 27-17.
I know that's a little farther away than you guys think.
No.
But I really think we're going to go in and take charge. I think we're a top 10 team. I really do.
I love that.
And they got to believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll play well.
They're so kids, though. I feel
so
bad. They're just kids.
It is.
Yeah. So let's do. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we start doing fuck yous and shout outs?
Fuck yous is what I'm ready to go. We'll look up all the Lonely Island stuff.
Okay.
I'll look that up later.
So, you want to go? You want me to go?
No, I could go. I just have for shouts outs. I got Andy Reid. Harambe, Hootie and the Blowfish, and then all the nasties out there. Anybody who listens to us, follow. Shout out to them, you guys. It's fucking awesome. You like to interact and stuff like that. Fuck yous. I don't have any fuck yous. This has been a pretty fun episode. I can't think of anybody.
Okay.
Maybe which you might have it on your list, but I guess fuck you to Tom Cruise on your.
That's a good one.
I got
so all right.
I should have wrote these down.
No, I was just saying that's the only one that I could just think of, just throwing it out there.
All right, so my shouts out are to Bobby from Ohio, buddy with Matt Hines. I actually gave them a shout out on the last podcast. Matt Hines, Brandon, and Bobby, good friends from Ohio. I gave him a shout out, and at the same time we were recording, he was on Twitter, and he's like, hey, we're waiting for a podcast to drop. So big shouts out. Hopefully you listened to the podcast from last night. That's awesome. I got a shout out to Tom Cruise. And then when it goes to fuck yous, I got a fuck you to Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And then I got a fuck you to Manny Pacquiao, because I heard he was talking shit a while back about people being gay, and I guess he's super religious, but he's not picking up on other shit. I don't know. Fuck him. I think now we turn it over to Elaine. I think we open up the podcast with a joke, and so I think it's only appropriate that we end the podcast with a joke. Go ahead and do your your prediction.
Yeah,
go ahead
I'll do my prediction.
Okay,
fuck you to Julia Roberts.
Yes.
I fucking hate her. Tom Cruise, like you said. I don't know, to anybody that's ignorant.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to give my shout-outs to Dan, Evan, Alex. I love you guys. Sorry I was talking about you guys. Shout out to Allah Akbar. And then shout out to that favorite Heisman Trophy winner. I don't know if you can tell this. Alleged
maybe
winner of an award that college people get.
No, he won the award.
Football.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he did. Maybe he didn't.
Okay.
He might have, and then just really fucked up in the NFL. And then tried
You're
to
talking about Reggie Bush.
Yes.
Okay,
I
good.
know.
Okay,
I know.
That famous Husker
I know. He
player,
had,
Reggie Bush.
He had to give it back, so I guess it shouldn't count, right? Yeah. Since he had to give it back, none of that counts. And that would be all. I do have a joke. It's really, really, really bad.
We
But
love
We
it.
already
but
offended
like
the
I
religious
said,
people.
it's not against black people, so it doesn't count as racist. So, you might already know this, so you can't answer.
Okay.
So ask Andy.
Okay.
Andy.
Yes.
Coach Reed to you.
Coach Reed.
Jesus.
Coach Reed. I should, he
Yeah.
got his
Barbecue.
shout out. And it's stuck in his mustache.
Yeah,
And you're like,
of course.
wipe your stash.
That's why he
Andy.
keeps it.
Exactly.
Why I keep it.
Why did Hitler commit suicide? I heard this from my kids, by the way.
I know this joke.
You do?
Yes. But why?
Why did he commit suicide?
Yeah, why did he-
Because he saw his gas bill.
Yes.
You haven't heard that?
I have not
I
heard that.
like that, right?
That's funny that you
fucking
thought he had
funny.
heard it, but I
know,
didn't.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
Andy
knew
heard
it. I didn't want to
Oh,
swear
racist.
on it.
shit.
That's racist.
It's
It is
racist as
racist,
fuck.
bro.
So,
Sorry to the Jews. I apologize to the Jews.
guys, we love you. Remember, life is simple. Don't be a dick. Night sluts.
Hi, I'm Rob Long with your weekly animal update. Bears. Definition of a bear. Men in the gay community who have hairy bodies and facial hair. Many are stocky and or muscular, generally larger in mass than any other classification of gay men in the community. They often portray themselves as the epitome of masculinity through their rugged appearance and demeanor. Characteristics of a bear. Typically, bears are friendly, polite, and easygoing, a far cry from their animal namesake. Their larger body types contain some of the kindest hearts. If a bear were to accidentally step on you at a bar, he would be the first one to apologize and feel awful for potentially hurting you. However, just like their namesakes, a bear is a dangerous guy when provoked and prodded with a stick. Their size alone would be enough to take down an entire gaggle of gays. But unlike real bears, these bears travel in packs. When you take on one bear, the entire cave is threatened. What does a bear do in the woods? While bears have a wide range of interests, there are some natural proclivities of the subculture that seem pretty standard. Most bears enjoy food and drink. Beer is the alcohol of choice. Rarely do you see a bear sipping a Cosmo or calling himself a vegan. They indulge in simpler pleasure of life, such as camping, laying in the sun, or communing with other bears. Bear wear. Bears can often be spotted in the wild wearing open flannel shirts exposing their guts and hirsute bodies, combat boots, and baseball caps. They are not slaves to fashion. This is not to say the bears don't play dress up. But they are more at home wearing loose fit, extremely casual clothing. Bear subcategories. The term bear doesn't apply to every single hairy gay man. In fact, within the bear subculture, you will find an entire slew of different classifications. Berenstein bear is a bear of Jewish descent. Black bear is a bear of African American descent. Brown bear is a bear of Latin descent. Care bear is a bear who cares about his appearance and cares about fashion. Chubby bear is a bear who is heavy set and hairy. Cub is a term used to describe a bear relatively younger in age. The term is also affectionately used to describe a bear's husband or partner who fulfills the passive role in the sexual relationship. Daddy bear describes a mature bear who is often looking for a cub for a relationship. Grizzly bear means that individual is extremely dominant and typically extremely tall, heavy, or hairy. Honey badger describes a bear who is blonde and is usually muscular and not heavy. Koala bear is a bear of Australian descent. Otter describes a man who is a hairy but not heavy. An otter's build is leaner and muscular. Otter cub describes a younger man who is heavy but not hairy. His build is also leaner and muscular. Panda bear denotes a bear of Asian descent. Papa bear describes a bear who has children and devotes most of the time he used to spend drinking and clubbing to his children. Pocket bear describes a bear with short stature. Polar bear is a bear with white or gray hair. Seal bear is a mostly hairless, heavier man. He's a seal because his body is slick like a seal. Shape-shifting bear is a bear that moves at various times of his life, throughout different subcategories. He can go from a chub bear to an otter to a wolf. Silver fox describes a distinguished gentleman with salt and pepper hair. Silver otter describes a man who is hairy, not heavy, but whose hair is all over white. Wolf is a term for a bear who is rugged and outdoorsy, but typically also a biker. A wolf can also be sexually aggressive. Yogi Bear describes a bear who likes camping and hiking, but also enjoys laying around in the cave playing video games. As always, this has been your weekly animal update. Signing off for Pagnasty and Brown, I'm Rob Long. Go fuck yourself.